Welcome to Lizards and Locations. This is session 7 of Strixhaven Syllabus of Shenanigans.
Nate's catatonic.
We're really awkward sometimes. I want to stare into your eyes as the sunset goes behind me.
Wish I weren't so awkward, buds.
Does anybody have any announcements?
Joe changed his shirt to make the rest of us look like chumps.
I also put a robe on. It's glorious.
I have an announcement.
What is your announcement?
It's so great to be here with all of you at this time.
It's doubtful that this is coming up in the microphone.
Oh no, it's coming up.
Is it really?
I'm very much up.
I'm very hard.
To play together here. Some Dungeons and Dragons. Phenomenal.
And we'll be back. Alright, welcome back. Like I said, welcome back to Syllabus of Shenanigans. Thank you very much.
Hey, you be nice to her.
Don't hit on the shenanigans. Oh, I love you too.
Alright, so previously on L and L, our wonderful Farah rushed over to the Rose stage to audition for Professor Zephi.
Zeffy.
On flute. Unfortunately, an experienced third-year gnome beat Farah for the second chair flute position.
Oh, beat her up.
To be determined. After a series of thoughts of self-doubt on her ride home to her dorm, the girls found some sleep to prepare for their 6th day of school. Astra and Vassy went through their normal workout routine in the morning, only for Vassy to feel like she was being a little overshadowed by her sister. Putting those thoughts aside, though, they went to their classes for day 6 of Elasis, year 1707 DR, and eventually made it to their respective extracurricular activities. We ended the session with a wrestling tournament in which we would set the seating of the team, right? And so, just to remind us, we have Vassy as the number 1, the top, if you will. Noah Thorne as number 2, Greta as number 3, Javanesh as number 4, and Talana as the bottom, number 5.
Nothing wrong with bottoming.
So that was our wrestling team that we kind of set up there. We ended that session there, and we are ready to take on day 7, which is the labs section. I think you guys also had like an ice bath scene and stuff like that, which Greta came and joined you all.
Yeah, she did.
Good old let the girls out.
Greta.
So it's day 7. Tell me what you do.
Well, first things first. Did we decide if we wanted to do the magical physiology, if we want to just go straight there? Because I don't necessarily need to do my lab for augmenting arcanum. I have 100 in that class.
That is so great for you and your smartness. I definitely need to do my labs.
Okay.
Well, to be fair, you have STEM, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so you guys are the only ones with a morning lab.
See.
It's just you two.
We also had somebody else in our group, right?
You guys have 2 people in your group.
Sure.
You have Greta and Melithorn.
Well, Greta and I are going to get our morning run.
I'm probably
And-
into.
Yeah, as well. Are you guys doing your breakfast, not going for the run?
What's that? 19?
Versus a 2.
What? That's more likely that was far more likely than the other shit I was rolling. I'll tell you that much.
I know, it's so it's just like, it's fun, like, it's just been killing it.
She went a little too hard yesterday.
So Greta joins you for both of your run. You said you rolled a
2.
2. Okay. You smoke them. I mean, you're going all out. You feel the lightest. You feel like a weight has just been taken off you. Getting number 1 in wrestling that felt like vindication. You know what I mean?
And getting all of that energy out, getting a little mad.
Yeah.
Gratifying.
And then there's also this little rivalry. Like, you're good friends. You love Greta, but she beat you in the wrestling. You're number 1, but she beat you. Time for some cardio. You whoop her. You also whoop her because she rolled a natural 1.
That's funny.
And so you guys are going, and you're having an off day a little bit for you.
My head's thinking about what to do with the lab.
Labs, and yeah, this is your first day of labs, right?
Yeah,
Cool.
I want to save the griffins because griffins are my favorite. So I'm like, okay, what do we need for griffins? We haven't gotten blah 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 blah.
Yeah, absolutely. Greta, in the meantime, is like, I hate cardio. I so much hate cardio, and she's just running, trying so hard. It's not. She's stopping a lot.
I'm running backwards and jogging in place when
Yeah.
she stops. Like,
On your
we're
right.
gonna be so good. We're gonna be so good. You're gonna be unbelievable. Nobody's gonna be able to fucking touch you.
And you're so positive, but to her, she feels like Falcon in your Captain America, just constantly being lapped over and over. It's a good run. It's a good run. Feels good. Definitely for you. Relieving. What else we got in the morning?
Just get to
Go to our labs? Okay, so we have 2 labs in the morning. We have Augmentine Arcanum, and we have our STEM.
I'm skipping my lab.
Okay, you're skipping your lab?
Yeah.
Are you guys, you going by yourself to your lab? Or are you guys traveling with people?
I need to go to my lab. If people want to come with me, they're welcome to.
Greta's going to hang around you guys so she can be with you guys for magical physiologies. So after the run, she sticks around. Melba Thorne will be at the lab with you.
Oh my god, hi Melly, how are you doing today?
I'm good. Good. It was good to wrestle. Get a little steam off my
Oh
chest.
my
did
gosh, you
really
crushed
well.
it.
Thank you, Farah. It was I had a tough opponent.
She's ferocious.
Yes, she is truly number 1. So you're going to STEM?
Yes.
Very
Yeah.
good, very good. I will join you.
Oh, that is so much fun.
Are you going too, Farah? Or are you tagging along, or?
I need to do, I was doing the lab for magical physiologies.
Which
Yeah, that's
we'll
the-
go to in a little bit, but we have to do our first lab first.
Essentially,
They have a
that's
morning
that.
lab.
Yeah, they have a morning lab. The magical physiology is at midday.
Sure, I'll tag along.
It's splendid. Are you guys? So you're walking out of the dorm. You guys are staying at the dorm, just chilling with
I think
Greta.
we're gonna go early.
Okay, so you guys gonna head over early,
Yeah, might as well.
or at least meet up at Witterson's Hall or something like that.
Especially since Astra is anxious about it.
Okay.
And I follow Astra's lead on a bunch of things, especially when I'm indifferent.
So in other words, we could all go together.
Indifferent to sick griffins?
Huh?
We could all go together.
I care 'cause
that's
you
what the lab
care.
for STEM ST, right?
Mhm.
Unless we were told to go somewhere.
No, you guys are all.
And if you want to beat up somebody making Griffin sick, then I'm gonna beat him up.
So you guys
Fair
will
enough.
all actually meet up together because STEM is at that area too. Very cool. All right, you make your way. You guys taking carriage, I'm guessing, to get there.
Mm-hmm.
Probably won't go
Yeah.
for a long walk in the morning.
For sure.
All right, you see Dean Lissette waiting outside the where the bridge finally connects to Witherbloom campus. She stands there with some other students who've gotten there a little earlier, and she looks to you all. Hello. welcome to your first lab. We will be spending our time this morning in the infirmary section of Witterson's Hall. There have been some injured students of late, and we will work on stabilizing them. So with that being said, those of me in the class, spectators, you're welcome to join us as well, if you'd like. Just be careful where you stand outside due to certain creatures, otherwise we will practice on you as well.
Steps. Ash just takes a step backwards.
Well, follow me, and you get led into one of the doors of the. It's like the third door on the left, and there's this really large room. Kind of think like the Harry Potter infirmary, how it was all set up, with the beds. Not too much privacy, but there's a curtain that can be drawn across. I'm thinking kind of like the old World War II style. Like
a medical ward.
Yeah, medical ward would be a good use of it. You go into the room, and it's not full by far. There's about 5 students set up there. And so Dean Lissette goes, so with STEM, we have to work on the mending process. Each one of these 5 people come in with ailments of different types, whether it's broken bones or stressed, right? So we are to tend to them and help them with our medicine. Here are some healer's kits, so you receive a healer's kit, by the way.
Get the healer's kit.
And Malithorn gets one. And she goes, well, it's time to use these, and let me show you the process. So she starts going through the healer's kit and explaining the different tools of the healer's kit. And she was like, if you do well on this, it's a little leeway on your homework, right? Very well. Leads you to the first person. It's a red-headed dwarf, and he's kind of laying there. Oh, I think I broke my arm. How can you help me? Wait, are you a first year?
Yes.
Oh, fuck.
If you don't want any willow bark to help with the pain before we get to
I'll
work,
take it. I just didn't know this was a training infirmary.
Has it not always been a training infirmary?
This is a university.
Who are you?
I don't know.
Are we next to are we?
Yeah, you guys are out in the room and all that. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
It's not. Asher's not there.
Okay, you're outside.
Yeah, I'm an NPC.
You can.
Yeah, I didn't have my NPC mask.
You go, Night.
How could you?
Want.
Did you want the willow bark?
What's it do exactly?
It'll help with the pain, and then we can work on setting your bone right, kind of pop it back into place.
Yeah, that sounds good.
Okay. And so I give him the willow bark to eat and to chew on, and then I wait and see if she has any instructions first.
What's that?
Yeah.
She's already explained essentially the instructions to you.
Oh, okay.
So you're allowed to go ahead.
So I try to set his broken bone the way she explained how to do it.
Alright, medicine check.
Oh, good.
It's time.
Am I good at that?
It's a wisdom thing.
That does not.
I guess Song of Rest doesn't really apply here, does
It
it?
would be for a short rest.
Yeah, no.
I will use the bone die to set his bones.
Good idea.
Natural 20.
Whoa!
Wow, a bone
He's
dice.
just like, alright, just do me a favor and count to 10 so I can kind of prepare more.
I count to 6 and then I set it.
Yeah.
It's better when you're not anticipating it for too long.
I actually barely felt that. What the fuck? Wow, thank you.
You're welcome. Would you like some lavender tea? It's very calming.
No, I don't need tea, but can I go back to,
Did I bind it up with a splint and everything?
yeah, but can I fence with it again?
No. Not until
Ever?
it's better.
Oh, God.
I mean, if you fenced with it now, you just break it further.
So I can use my left hand though, right?
Oh, for sure.
Okay, that's doctor's advice, right?
Please don't say that. That sounds like you're going to, sue me or something?
Neither a doctor nor advice.
Like, if you're going to fence, maybe, like, keep it bound up so you don't, like, swing it around or something.
Alright.
Maybe just practice your footwork for a little while.
My footwork's perfect.
I find that anytime somebody says that, they're wrong.
How'd you break your arm?
Alright, Phil.
Because your footwork wasn't very good.
Alright, I'm out. See you. And then Dean the Set kind of checks on them before you guys leave. You just double check everybody's work before anybody leaves. Huh? Very good, very good. Let's take your team to the next one, please.
Sure.
You see a tiefling, red skinned tiefling, and he's kind of laying there, and he's holding his leg, and what you can see is like the bone is sticking out.
It must be weird to see one in normal size.
I thought all tieflings were 4'9". What the fuck is this shit?
I mean, do I know that he needs something far more than just what the other guy needed?
You could make a medicine check. Let's see.
I mean, because I know
Mhm.
that it's far worse. Cotton Candy with her 7 probably doesn't.
You know, you fixed one guy's broken arm, and it should be the same. Bones are bones.
Let me write that down real quick.
It's his femur?
It's the I don't know, bones
Tibia?
of legs. Well, it's gonna be in the thigh.
Yeah. There's only one bone.
Okay, yeah.
And it's the femur. And the muscles are so strong that when it fractures like that, it pulls, which is why it often compounds.
Mm-hmm.
And so you need a structure to pull it so that it'll align.
So that's what the pins and stuff are for.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, your quadricep is a pretty strong muscle.
It's like a bunch of really ridiculously strong muscles.
Mm-hmm.
And your femur is supposed to be equally strong, which is why some people say that breaking your femur is the most excruciating pain a human person can experience. So he should be screaming.
He is actually out right
Good.
Unconscious?
Probably for the
Sedated, I hope.
Yep.
I have a degree in science.
now.
Or 3.
I clearly don't know any of this is Cotton Candy. And I tried to set his leg like the other guy.
Okay, go ahead and roll a medicine
But
check.
I'm guessing it doesn't work.
I don't know if this is worth a
With
roll.
my natural 1.
Oh! No!
No
No!
more bone dice.
No!
Okay. So
Ah!
you don't like try doing exactly what you just did, right? And so you're trying to shove this shit in there.
I didn't shove his bone. I told him to make it sit again.
Yeah, absolutely. This one's not working that well. You rolled an actual 1. You can't get this shit to move, and you're just putting your weight into it, lean it. Whoa! There's a little bit of a hairline going on now.
I step away and pretend that I was mixing up a poultice and hadn't touched him yet.
Okay, make a deception check.
Yeah,
We were all watching you.
that's a break that requires surgery.
19. I wasn't trying to convince you all.
Who are we?
I'm trying to convince my professor that.
I was
there's
assuming
nothing
that the
wrong.
professor was watching.
The professor is looking at one of the other
Yeah, she wasn't around all the time.
one of the other groups working with a person, and there's a slight crack. She looks over, and she's a group of students, but you're not in that group of students. And there's Mellithorn standing over it.
Oh, not Melly.
Lucette kind of rushes over. What's happened? Mellithorn turns. It fractured more. Why are you trying to fix it? You said you said to We're supposed to be helping them, right? Yeah. I just wanted you to keep working on his herbs so he can stay unconscious. Okay, leave this one alone, please. And Thorn just kind of hangs his head down low, walks to the next group.
Aww.
I walk with him, and when she's out of earshot, I pat him on the back and say, "She really should have been more specific."
He looks to you, but why didn't you say anything?
Oh. Oh. No. Oh, no. The betrayal.
I don't have an answer to that, so I guess I just keep walking.
Yes, okay.
No.
Well, maybe we should look at the next one together.
This is a good idea.
Okay. And then tell me your idea first, please.
Hey, nobody's trying to stop me.
The trust is gone.
How long was I pushing on that guy's leg while no one tried to stop
That
me?
is true. That is true. Alright, you go to the next one.
Sure.
This one is a female elf. And she's she's sitting up. And she is not holding any parts of her arms, but she's like hyperventilating. What do you do?
So Melly, I think we should probably try to talk to her and get her to like breathe with us in like a regular rhythm, right? And just calm her down. I have some very soothing lavender tea.
Alina from the Fire Jolt Cafe gave her such a ridiculous burn that she had to come to the hospital.
Rough.
So, do you see any marks on her of injury?
We haven't checked that out yet, but I feel like calming her down first is a good idea.
That's fine. I'll let you do the talking.
Okay, I go
I'll
to
follow your lead.
calm her down. Would you like some soothing lavender tea? Try to breathe slowly with me, just in and out, in and out.
Okay, go ahead and roll a persuasion check with advantage because you have Melithorn helping out.
I really terribly. But that would be 13.
You did roll a natural 20.
What? Oh, yes, but then I rolled terribly.
What? It was advantage.
Yeah, 2 6s.
Oh, I thought you said natural 20.
No. I meant, because you're saying, I'm rolling terribly. Like, yeah, she got a natural 20.
Oh,
That's
okay.
pretty good.
I was confused.
Then I rolled terribly.
Yeah. What do you mean? Calm down. What? What? No, stop. Get away from me. What do you want?
To heal you. But
No, I can't. Stop.
there to help you.
Back up, please. Back up.
Okay, my dear.
What are you doing?
My job.
What is your job? Stop. Back. Stay back.
I work here in the infirmary, dear.
You work here. What's your badge? Do you have something? Name tag? Anything?
I left it at home this morning. I'm so very sorry.
Perception check.
Just, I love the unnecessary lying.
12.
I don't fucking believe you. What are you doing here? I see these other students around here. I don't like this. I don't feel comfortable.
Okay, if you don't feel comfortable, I will go and get our professor and she can help you.
Okay, fine. Go do that.
I go and get Lisa.
Okay. Lisette comes over. These people are here to help you. If you have any questions, direct them towards them. Show me what you've learned.
So, dear, would you like some...
No, I want the professor's help. I want yours.
I really think that you should take a couple of deep breaths.
I've been. Do you not see me breathing like crazy over here?
Lisette leave already, or she's still
She's
there?
like 10 feet back from me.
And Professor Lisette is right there, so she is absolutely available to you. But let's try to slow our breathing down, right? Because you're breathing quite a lot.
Yeah, I have so much control over my breathing right now.
You could, if you would try these exercises. You ready? You're going to breathe in one nostril, and then breathe out the other one. And do it in a cycle.
Why?
Because it will help regulate your system, and it will make you feel much better.
How do I know you're not lying to me?
Well, if I am, the worst thing that happens is you breathe through your nose. Which seems like a silly thing to lie about.
Make a persuasion check.
All I can think is that if this were fast, you should just punch her. I'll calm you down.
So we're all like standing watching this, right? So
You're pretty close to Lisette right now.
is Lisette like looking over at something else, or is she like panicking?
No, she's watching the situation. She wants to see how she deals with it.
23.
What? How did I do it? 1 and then switch. I feel congested.
That is terrible. Let me get you something for that.
Okay.
And I get her something for congestion.
Make a-
Licorice bark.
Make a
Horseradish.
nature check
A
or medicine check.
Like a spicy tea. Just to breathe in, really.
Licorice tea.
Yeah, there you go. Or even like a vapor rub thing.
Just a bottle of fantasy.
There's a
Vicks.
bottle of Fantasy Vicks. Look, that's how my mom got my congestion to go down.
You said nature or what?
Or medicine.
9.
That is precisely what I would do.
Mm-hmm.
Rank you shits.
I still feel congested. Am I stuck this way?
No, of course not. The congestion will go away eventually, but now that you're calm, let's see if there are any other problems. Where did you hurt?
Yeah, I've been polymorphed.
Okay, so tell me more about that.
I'm not a fucking elf.
Okay. And?
I don't want to be a fucking elf.
And what were you before you were an elf,
A
dear?
human.
Okay.
I don't want the ears. I don't know. It's something about. I hear so much more now. I can see. Like, it's weird.
Oh, good. I thought it was getting racist for a second.
No, I just these senses. I don't know how to fucking use this stuff.
No, I totally understand.
The tips of my ears get cold. It's terrible.
I can hear people's heartbeats. It's weird.
So, first off, nothing to be
You a
anxious
vampire?
about. Polymorph wears off. Second of all, I will go and see if there is somebody who can make it go away first.
You can't do it,
No.
so you're useless.
Well, in this moment, yes, I cannot unpolymorph you.
Can he do it? She looks at Malathorn. No.
So, I will go and check with Professor Lisette and see if there is a way to unpolymorph you faster.
Lisette approaches you. Yes, I can do it. Good job. You calmed her down.
Oh, thank you.
Good job on this assignment. This happens over the course, of an hour check-in
Sure.
and everything like that. So you can go ahead and roll lab die.
Which works how?
That one was just, can you calm her down?
Which works how, by the way? 'Cause
You roll. It's the same thing. It's the same type of roll.
Which is a D20.
D20 plus the whatever you choose from that.
Yeah, and you're replacing the lowest die you did before. That does not look good from here.
Okay. Frackin'.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Where in the freaking crack are my grades?
Oh, it's okay. It still made it better.
It was a 6, but my lowest score was a 1.
So you get plus 5,
Something.
putting you at 61 for that grade now.
Still not passing, right?
No.
But better. You're in the 60s.
70 is passing.
I'm only failing 2 classes.
The two really important classes.
And this is the one that I did help you with tutoring too, didn't
Oh,
I?
yeah.
Unfortunate.
Alright, so you did your lab for STEM. You skipped Augmenting Arcanum.
Mm-hmm.
That brings us to Magical Physiologies.
Swing.
You guys are all in the same area. You guys are just sitting outside.
The real
Or
problem is
I'm
taking classes
researching,
to get better at things
Okay.
Various herbs and such.
Okay. So you guys each got that list of herbs that you're supposed to collect.
We did.
Just so you know, there are 4, as in like she handed it to you.
Oh.
There are 4 that you're looking for. You're looking for marshai, like the word marsh and then I in the same. Blim berries,
Oh, okay.
Which are not the Elysium berries.
Not brand berries, yeah. Moon grapes. And Hades hair. So
What was the first one?
The first one was...
Marshai.
Yeah, Marshai.
Marshai. Okay.
Do we have a general description of these, or is it more just a... This is it?
Yeah, let me pull it up for you.
Do I know what they are without the general description?
But I feel like you guys should roll a nature check.
I feel like that is correct as well.
Fair assessment.
Rough, y'all.
That's pretty good. 23.
11.
Hold on, what's my nature? Hold on.
11.
2.
Oh, God.
I know.
I'm eating poison mushrooms.
Slap.
Alright, so... You carried the team. You know all of them. And you're going to know a lot about them. So,
Right.
Marshai, commonly found in marshes. This is a resource I got called Magical Potion Ingredients, by the way, from DM's Guild. Really fun one. But Marshai is commonly found in marshes. Marshai covers pools of stagnant water, typically. Those familiar with the flower know not to walk too close to them because they can be hiding next to swamp pools that drop really quick and usually hide some type of creature. So obviously location, marshland, fruitions around summer and autumn. They look like small gray petals. There's 5 petals on a flower, and they grow on almost like a vine, if you will.
Is this still Marshai?
This is the Marshai. So they're gray 5-petaled flowers.
And they're good for
Healing. Yeah, all different types of healing elixirs. I'm just going to give you the general specifics of that. Blemberries are a purple berry known for its medicinal effect. Their location is temperate and tropical areas. Fruition, spring, summer, autumn. And they usually come about 10 berries on a branch, and they're purple. They look kind of like a blueberry.
10 berries to a bushel. Or bunch. Okay.
Moon grapes, I said, right?
Grapes, yep.
Moon grapes are a magical berry that grows by soaking in moonlight. So it bends the light to its core seed. Location are like forest glades, those kind of places. Early spring are typically when they first come out for fruition, and their ingredient is about 10 moon grapes on a branch. They look kind of like a single branch goes up, and there's like a green bud with a little purple end to it, a little tassel to it.
Like they're inside that? Or?
Yep. Yeah,
And they're
you
good
open
for
them up.
medicine?
Yep.
That's very big.
Okay.
Is it the
Does it matter that we're in summer?
phyto, whatever the hell?
I imagine that there's some magical thing going on in the marshland that makes it so that everything grows.
Okay.
I don't know why I remembered it was summer.
It's closer to fall. It's like summer fall. It's like on that edge of fall, Oasis is.
It's like August.
Oh, no, I'm thinking of the wrong thing. It is summer. Yeah, it's the end of summer.
It's right after midsummer.
Yeah, midsummer is just that.
Yeah, so summer solstice. After
Yeah.
midsummer solstice.
Yeah, so like on the end, the back end of summer. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's the second half, but it's
Yeah,
like
they-
the
yeah.
third quarter.
Yep. It's like how school starts, I guess. It's the best way to explain it.
Or
Or
second,
August,
third.
basically.
Summer solstice is at the end of Kithron. Anyway, I don't remember how I.
No, you're good. And then the fourth one was Hades hair, right?
Yes.
Found in lower plains typically, but also marshes. Like it's found in the hells and stuff. But it's found in marshes and swamps. Hades hair is a plant covered in black strands of thick hair. It's known for its versatile and magical properties. Usually for it's a type of amplification of ingredient.
Like a catalyst?
And its fruition is all year, and they look like just a handful of black strands growing off the leaves.
Okay, cool.
Is it because of high deposits? This is out of character. Is
Yeah.
it? Does it say anything about like why it's black? 'Cause-
Does not, no. I think it's just due to the necrotic nature of it being from the hells usually. Like it
Yeah,
originates
that's
from
true.
the hells.
I guess the coloration would be magical, but I think about there's like a phenomenon in Hawaii that they made a Pokemon, the Alolan Dugtrio after. It's also called hair, and it resembles golden strands, and it's made of metal. And so, like, I hear black strands coming from a plant, and I'm like, iron.
Yeah, no, there's some on here in this list that are that way because of volcanic. They're near the volcanic areas.
I guess I'll. How did Neil Thorne and I hesitate to ask how Greta did, but how did they do on their nature checks?
Greta's a cleric, first of all.
So,
right.
Melithorn had a decent knowledge of what those plants were. Greta knew a lot about them.
Wow, there you go.
Yeah.
I stand corrected.
Yeah, and we'll give it because the cleric background. Yeah, sure. Yeah, her family has been very involved.
A cleric of whom?
With her goddess. She's not mentioned yet. What her god or goddess is yet.
Okay.
But she explains why she knows so much about these plants. As you're like saying, oh yeah, I know that too. She rolled 22. And so she was like, oh, well, my parents, they make healing potions.
Oh, okay.
They're alchemists.
Very cool.
I'm kind of the weird one.
They don't think you're weird.
Oh, thank you.
I think we're pretty normal compared to our parents.
Maybe you are.
Fair.
So should we get this going then? Looking.
Excellent. Alright.
We should start looking.
We look for the thing that does the thing with the
Alright.
thing.
Go ahead and do a survival check.
Oh no.
Oh no.
It's going in perfectly.
Go poorly.
Time to die.
Yup. I know what I'm looking for, and I'm terrible at looking at it.
First thing.
It's pretty good.
Oh hey.
I got a 5.
16.
18.
Natural 1.
Greta and Melithorn both did all 7 and 5.
Damn. Well, a good thing Vassie's here.
So you guys are.
I'm like blue.
So you guys are like all discussing the types of the flowers and what, and you're mentioning as well as Greta where they typically are, and you're like, oh well, we're around marshes like crazy. Let's just go to the wettest shit we can find and see where the plants are.
And just stomp until it's sloshy.
Yeah.
Please be careful.
So you guys make your
When
way.
you fall in a hole, we have to get you out. You'll be able to find me because it will steam.
So you pass the first of the DCs. So you're making your way towards this real thick, I mean just lily pads everywhere, like thick part of this almost swamp sludge. And you see these gray 5-petaled flowers hanging from a tree.
Those are Marshai.
I'm gonna grab it.
Okay. I was about to cast Mage Hand to get it, and then
How much are you grabbing of it? Oh.
Handful? Just
Okay.
But guys, we could get all of it.
Can I get a group perception check real quick?
Absolutely, you can. So I'm like really good at perception, guys. Oh wow. Okay, I was trying to be sarcastic, but that actually was a pretty good roll.
that's true.
12.
12.
19.
9.
19.
Also a 9.
9. Good. You go and you grab a handful of them, and you hear like some croaking in the background, right?
Mm-hmm.
And it seems pretty distant.
Mm-hmm.
All good.
Okay. Okay.
I'm gonna walk back to my sister.
Nice. I want to inspect it, be like, okay, and see that it is what
Yeah,
it is.
definitely Marshai. You and Greta both look at it like, yeah, that's
All right,
100%
sweet.
Marshai.
Put it in a bag.
Do
Very
we
cool.
only need a handful, or do we need like all of it though?
I don't think we should take all of it. I feel like that's greedy.
The assignment was like not quite a bushel, but like
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess a bushel would be a decent way to do it, right?
It's a bunch. Like
Yeah.
it's like it's not like a little bit.
Yeah,
I feel like a bushel
a,
is really big.
a bunch is probably an easy way. Yeah, a
Yeah,
bunch.
bushel's like.
Yeah, a bushel is a barrel.
Yeah, so a bunch.
Okay, yeah. So take a appropriate amount of Marshai and put it in my bag.
Okay.
All right. Moving on to
Let's
the next
get
one.
another survival check. See if we can find the next one.
Yeah. No, there's
Hmm.
not this time.
Hmm.
Oh.
9.
Hey, you want to have a twin moment?
Yeah.
Okay, ready? 3, 2, 1.
Natural 1.
And what was theirs?
17.
9.
Okay. So you guys are looking, and Vassy, you find a puddle and you start splashing the crap.
Nice.
That
Hell
was like
yeah.
so much
I'm
fun.
having the time of my life.
And Greta like does a swan dive into it, and she goes, "That was fucking stupid, wasn't it?"
No, not at
just-
all. It looked like a
Because it
lot
was
of
so much fun.
And she just like starts waddling like, and the Thorn's just watching all this like, it is fun.
You know what? You're right.
Friends are good.
Okay, so we didn't do very well.
No, actually, we have Pharaoh over here. So Pharaoh, you're
I didn't hear what you said.
listening to
17.
Oh, not yet.
you listening to what you heard earlier. You're like, okay, we should probably find moon grapes, right? And so your natural thought, you especially in the Fae, know a lot about how the moon is a big power of how ingredients of the Fae absorb it. So there's usually a clearing, right? If there's a thick canopy, there's usually be these spots where the moon can shine down, and there'll be a patch of grass typically that just is right there absorbing all of that energy. So you're looking up at they're looking down and splashing. You're looking at the canopy, and you're letting the canopy guide you. And you find a spot, and it looks like these little, like green buds with a little purple stem that you can see just poking out of the actual bud.
Well, look at that. I found some.
What?
And then Farrah's gonna kind of be like, well, because you need to find the clearings, because then the moonlight can come down, and then it can create like a perfect environment for all the things to kind of grow, and it creates this. She like
It just goes through it.
like
Yeah.
That is
surprisingly
so
has a lot of knowledge to
It's
give
so
about moon
wonder-
grapes.
Well,
no wonder you do so well in this class.
Asher would write it down.
Yeah,
There was
a
a
lot of
way to do that.
Sylvan enchantments are based on the time of the day, so the moon's presence, right? So I mean, like that's a big part of how enchantments are done. There's even I wouldn't say folk tales, but there's a sense of what's it called, superstitions, in which certain times of the day are better for certain enchantment types and stuff like that. So you'd be in materials. So you're pretty aware of that, like, Sapphire's best at, this time, right? And stuff like that. Yeah, you find them, you pick them, there's 10 per branch, so you just grab one branch, or you grab a couple branches, what are you doing?
There was a requirement for that too, right?
It's just the same thing, a bunch, so a bunch would be good with one branch, yeah.
Yeah. I'll just grab like 2 branches.
2
just to be
branches,
sure.
okay, just to be careful.
Just to
okay.
be sure.
Here's
One
one.
for each griffin, right?
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
Grab them fairly easy. Everybody do a perception check again.
P for perception.
What we got?
13.
13?
11.
5.
16.
You want me to look at stuff? Ain't happening. What?
Very charisma based and not much else.
You said 16?
Mhm.
Okay. Hey, you noticed the croaking too. Probably just nature, but there's croaking,
I'll punch a frog.
right? Then you will. You would.
I believe it.
And you will.
Alright. Let's go to survival
Like,
check.
frog pops up, and you will. What?
That's what we in the biz like to call a natural 20.
Twinsies. 13. 13.
Wait, this is survival, right?
20, right?
14. So.
I like to know what they do too. Level Thorn is lost.
Oh no! That's
And
very
Greta
unfortunate.
is not quite on your level, but up there.
Mhm.
Yeah, 20 for her.
Right.
Not natural.
Right.
So you guys are looking at, you guys are like kind of admiring the pretty flowers nearby, and I'm gonna take a little self-insert from Andrew here and think here. You like berries, I'm guessing. Would you say Asher likes berries a lot?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so you probably know a lot about berries. So you're looking for the brimberries right now, and you're like, okay, they need something that the vines can grasp onto, right?
Sure.
Some type of, whether it's trees or like a thicket,
Like an ivy or something?
Yeah, an ivy, something that they can just grasp onto. So you're looking towards the perimeter areas.
Right.
Where do these things infest in a good way?
Right.
But you're looking for the brimberries. You're kind of making your way through, staying away from the water. Like, nah, it's not gonna be near the water. It's gonna be near grass, and it's gonna be near, bushes.
Right.
And you find what you see to be brimberries.
Yeah, like the
That
10 berries to a
beautiful-
bunch. Yeah.
Yep, and they grow just like wild berries do.
Just pick off a thing of about 10, 2 of them, put them in my pouch.
So you got 2 branches of 10?
Mhm.
Okay. Very, very good. Greta looks at it and she goes like, well, these right here, by the way, we use these all the time. These are used in most, we call them brimberry juice. And they're great for making healing elixirs, just so you know.
Yeah, we heard from the horticulture club that they're big into that.
They're real good. I'm actually going to pick some for myself.
Yeah.
And she starts like...
There's probably like a bunch of them.
Yeah, oh yeah, this is...
If-
it's like I said, like wild berries. So
If it's anything like a blueberry patch, they're everywhere.
If it's anything like blackberries.
Oh, true. Yeah, blackberries like that.
I had blackberries in when I lived in St. Pete before I moved to Oldsmar and then came back down to St. Pete. There was like a giant blackberry bush along the road. It was
My
ridiculous.
parents have at least a half acre of blackberry bushes.
Do they really? I know the blueberries. I know the blackberries.
It's out in the pasture.
Okay.
Yeah, they're great.
You see my mom's blackberries. She has the blackberries and the wild berries out there.
Yeah.
Blackberries are so prolific and hardy that I have had blackberries in my Florida homes and even in my Puyallup, Washington yard.
Wow.
A lot of blackberries.
I'm a berry fiend.
You know,
as,
they do not
as-
cultivate those berries.
as John
They
That's
did.
that point.
kind
I
of-
just felt like Ash was probably going to take that character. Because I know you put the cherry characteristic into Astra. So I was like, I'll just apply the berry a little bit. Cool.
I'll collect some too.
Absolutely. Yeah. I figured you would. I know Addie definitely would. Who's
Yeah.
Addie?
I'm not Addie,
But yeah.
I like to, take the life force from something and use it in other things so that it can share itself and its kindness with the world.
We do a perception check after that one, did we?
We haven't done anything yet.
Let's do a perception check. Since you guys found the brimberries.
I received the number.
15.
That is a 18.
I'm on the lookout for a frog to punch. 17.
17?
4.
4. Okay. You, Melathorn, and Greta all hear that croaking. For you, would you roll, sorry?
18.
18, you rolled...
17.
Okay, yeah, DC was 17, so that's good. So you both hear croaking. Well, part of the DC was 17. You guys hear the croaking. For you, this is the second time you've heard it, it's closer.
Do you hear that croaking?
Yeah.
Yeah, I
I'm gonna
hear
punch
it
a frog.
too. Yeah. I mean, I've been hearing croaking the whole time, but I thought it was like, we're in the marshes, right? I mean, there's lily pads everywhere. Well, there's a gator croaking right there, so...
There is.
Looks at the gator.
Melathorn's over there, like standing next to it.
Hello,
You better get out of here or I'm going to kiss you.
It probably loves you.
I love it. Hold him in your head.
It just kind of looks at you guys. Looks to the turtle next to it. Turns away.
I was gonna snap up the.
I thought he was going to eat the turtle. That would
It'd
be
be very
really
I mean, you
difficult.
could try. I mean,
Yeah.
you watch some gators try to eat turtles, it's like,
Can't at least give up, probably.
That's why turtles bast on their backs.
Yeah.
Because they're not in danger.
there's a certain size that they get to where they just crunch. But
Take another, our last survival check, actually.
Oh wow! Wait, did we get all of them?
This is
You
the
got
last
3 of
one.
them so
We're
far.
looking for Hades' hair now.
Yeah, he's there.
Oh, I thought you said that was. I'm like, wait a minute. I got a
This
3.
is.
These are doing really good so far.
Mm-hmm. Continue to do well. 17.
Very good.
12.
11.
6.
Can it be
I
a
got
nature
distracted.
check instead? I should have asked this earlier. Could it be a nature check instead of survival?
Instead of survival? No, because I feel like nature would be more of the identification of the item rather than the
Perfectly fine.
survival to me is tracking.
Sure.
So yeah. Once again, Greta and you on top of this. The actual location that so you're looking for Hades' hair, and you know once again swamps, right? So this is another one that's being near the water again. Little harder because Hades' hair is very of the 4 that you knew about. You knew the least about this one. Maybe because as much as you're part tiefling, how much tiefling knowledge has been passed to you, you know, it's another thing. Greta is kind of on the same page as you, but she's got a little bit better understanding of the Hades hair, and so she leads you to. She's like, if we look. Usually in the marshes, there's like a patch of land, right? Like the sawgrass, yes. Sometimes they can grow within that.
Okay.
But that's hard to find.
Make an investigation check?
Let's go ahead and do that.
Everybody
can do it, yeah. She's pointing this information out to everybody. So we'll say you guys make your way to the nearest sawgrass. Looking through it.
Sawgrass.
We saw the grass.
And that's all I saw with the 3.
Investigation -1.
What we got over here, Cotton?
3.
3?
6.
6.
14.
14.
13.
13. You guys are looking through it. Oh, that's not okay.
Ouch. Ouch.
Like
Ouch.
yeah, just kind of going through it. It like slices like paper cuts. The way you
That's
guys
why they
probably
call it
all felt
sawgrass.
like sawgrass, right? At one point, Greta, she like does this like she grabs like a pendant, and she closes her eyes. Over here. I should have been doing this the whole time.
Maybe.
And she leads you over, and right there, like it's almost like she casts a light to hit it. She's using locate plants.
Sure.
And so she's like looking at it, and she's like, "Right here, I think this will be enough for us."
Well, thank God we had somebody casting locate plants.
Well, I didn't want to use all my spells since it's so early. I still have labs and stuff.
Is it a first level spell?
Yeah.
Okay. Collect it, put it in the bag.
Pretty good.
I'm not really sure how much a clump would be in this. I think there's like a handful.
It's essentially I would do probably 2 handfuls to get enough of it, because the actual plant is the black hairs that's wrapped around it, right? So you're gonna get a lot of the grass part of it, but you need to get the black hair specifically.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay.
Grabbed it. Very good. See a perception check.
2 frogs.
Frog punching.
Okay. Cotton.
4.
14.
17.
I had to look again. 13.
13. Okay. Who got 14 or higher? Who were they? You two. You guys are all talking with Greta and Melithor, and you're like, okay, I guess we can head back to pretty easy. Did pretty good. It's taken us about an hour so far to get through all this. That's not bad. You never really gone into the Sedgemoor like this. You hear it again. The croaking. Enough that it's so close,
It's somewhere around
it
here.
feels uncomfortable.
Yeah.
So you know there's something very close by.
Kind of
And
look around
something
to
or
see if
something.
It's a large croak, and there's multiple of it.
Oof.
Okay. So I'm gonna look around.
You guys are stuck. Right now, you're in the sawgrass, though, right? So like, it's hard to see it.
Mhm.
So if you want to, you can make another perception check to specifically find it, or you can investigate. Something like that.
Investigation would be great.
Yeah, you can do that. That's fine. You can also investigate it since you also know about it.
Try.
16.
Okay.
Mm.
7.
Okay. You're looking through the sawgrass, and you slip a little bit in the marsh, right? Kind of losing your focus. And as that slip happens, you hear the croaking get faster, and you see it just at that last moment skipping, and another one.
I'm gonna try and grab Farah because she slipped, and try and drag everybody. Like, let's get out of here. Like, get out of the swamp. Out of the swamp. Back this. And point away from the
Okay.
whatever these are. Frogs.
Okay. So you guys are pulling trying to. You're getting out of the thing.
Yeah,
They're chasing. They're coming.
Yeah, we're going.
Yeah.
As long as we're out of the freaking
Okay.
bog.
So you guys get to a point where it's just ankle deep, maybe.
Okay. As long as we can move freely. The second I can move freely, shing.
Okay. Ankle deep, they're coming. You see 2 giant toads just coming, or frogs, coming, right? And there's a pack of 4 bullywugs just chasing behind them with their spears out.
Okay. So, like, out comes a sword that just crackles to life with electricity.
Yeah.
As she, I guess, rolls initiative.
And we're going to roll some initiative, absolutely.
You better get out of here or I'm gonna kiss you.
Spaghetti.
We're rolling initiative right now.
Yes, we are. Let's go ahead and roll initiative. And then I'll set the map.
I believe in you, little dice.
That's really bad.
That's not there.
Oh, well.
What I need.
For once.
Hold on a second. Alright, let me get some initiatives from you guys, and then we'll go ahead and set up the map.
Okay.
So let's go with 25 to 30. 20 to 25. 15 to 20.
15.
18.
19.
15 for Cotton?
Yeah.
Okay.
This is why.
What is yours, just so I know?
5. This is why I usually run a character that has alert and observant.
Correct it real quick.
That's not
Okay. We have our map set up. We got our initiative tracker done. So let's go ahead and begin battle with Vassy. You're up first.
Yeah.
Once again, you see 2 giant toads. We're using an Umber Hulk for one of our figures. And we have 4 bullywugs. 2 of them are my first painting of miniatures ever.
It's true.
The Umber Hulk is much more terrifying than this giant frog.
Okay, that giant frog has a person in its throat, so...
It's true.
Still.
Sheesh.
What do you want to do?
Spoken like someone who's never fought an Umber Hulk.
You know, I think
Yeah.
I'm gonna hold my action.
Hold your action. Okay. Do you have an idea of what you hold? Like, is it an attack? Is it what we got?
Yeah.
Something to approach you?
Yeah, I did in fact learn something. It wasn't any spells, but I learned if I run breakneck far ahead of everyone else, it's hard for them to help me. So I'm gonna stay where my help is, and I'm gonna prepare to slash and hack whatever gets in my grill.
Okay.
And also, I've changed my fighting style slightly, so in my offhand, I have a short sword.
All right. Very, very
2
cool.
swords.
I have 2 swords.
So you got the... Okay.
Tiny 2 swords.
Very cool. All right. That brings us up to Mellithorn, then, who's next up on the list. Mellithorn is going to, from where they're at currently, send a magic flare out across and is going to hit the Umber Hulk one.
Okay.
So send out magic missile, not magic flare. That's a pretty good hit. All right, so you watch as Mellithorn just kind of like takes the staff, shoves that across, and just this orange bolt flies across straight into the
Is
chest.
this a cantrip that we should all know? Because it seems like everyone has
It
this.
is a Strixhaven special.
Okay.
Yeah.
So where do they get it then?
Huh? Because they do. You could learn.
Okay.
The magic flare goes across and it goes straight into the chest of the giant toad, and it spits out, and you can see some bones that come out of its mouth. Ooh. And they're just kind of steaming. As it comes out of its mouth. Damage-wise, it does 6 force damage as it goes straight into that one.
Farrah's gonna notice the bones and be like, isn't this where they send detention kids?
Lotharing goes, the detention bog is quite nearby.
What the fuck?
Alright, Farrah, you're up now.
Farrah is going to first. Farrah's gonna play a little like song on her flute, and she's going to use one of her flute's abilities to cast Fairy Fire.
Okay.
So 20-foot cube, 60 feet away. I want to catch as many of them as possible, preferably the 2 big guys.
If you want, the big square is right there. We can use
Big square.
You calling a big square?
I'm sorry, it's so hip. Yeah, that's right.
I know, or we can get one of the other simpler things.
Okay. They're right there. The green one's right there. That's Fairy Fire.
Fairy Fire.
What do you got?
Just capturing as many as possible, but preferably the 2 big ones.
And that lights them up, right?
It does.
If they lose a wisdom save?
It's
Maybe Dex.
So I can get 4,
Dex save.
or I can get 3.
Dex save.
Yeah, you can get 4 with 1 large or 3 with 2 large.
Okay, maybe I'll go with the 3 with 2 large.
Okay.
Eliminate the big boys.
You don't have to keep it there.
Cotton, you're on deck, just so you know.
I don't know.
And then
If people move into the square, do they get
No.
common fairy fire?
No,
Alright,
it's
so,
instantaneous.
Can you guys remind me who it was?
The 2 frogs and the middle blue lug.
So,
do we have like a fairy fire token thing we could put on them?
you can just leave that on there.
Unless, I would figure
Remind
unless
me
they
what fairy
move.
fire does?
It illuminates them. You get advantage on attacking them.
But is it instantaneous and it moves with them, or is it a square that if
It
you
stays
move
on
out of?
It stays on them individually.
Okay, then we'll get tokens in a second.
So if they move away from that like it'll illuminate in that square, but then after that, as they move around,
Yeah, it's not an effect that is maintained.
yeah,
Like as long as in the area is maintained, the actual effect is.
the effect is maintained. The area is not.
All right, the first one rolled a. The Bullywug creature.
Mm-hmm.
He rolled a 10 plus 1, so 11.
Nope.
Okay.
Just for reference, my save DC is 14.
Okay. Giant toad number 1. And giant toad number 2. Alright, so the one who hasn't been hit yet, the one with the actual thing in its mouth, okay, that one saved. Everything else failed.
Just move that one over to the other one.
No, this is pink.
As long as it's been hit.
Well, that's
No,
magical
I guess
effect.
if you could loop it on his arm, maybe. That kind of works.
Little life. Anyway, he's lit up like a Christmas tree in the color of.
Yeah, what color we got?
Green.
Green. Alright, that doesn't blend in at all. and the
What
mark.
color green?
It's like an very, very neon lime green.
Okay.
Chartreuse.
Chartreuse!
It would be
Right.
impossible to blend it.
My roommate's room is painted chartreuse.
Oh, is that what they have?
Yeah.
When I
Alright.
learned that color, I always thought it was a red.
Chartreuse.
Yeah, I didn't realize it was a green until really recently.
Anything else for Farrah?
Farrah is going to also continue playing, and she's going to do a little jig and inspire Vasky to punch more thing.
Love it.
Become, inspire.
She's going to play it, and then after she does a third little tune, she's going to be like, "Get him, girl!"
Alright. So, Farrah, your turn is done. That brings us to Cotton.
realize I threw a little bit of death in there, but whatever.
It's how it be sometimes.
The bullywugs are up next after Cotton.
So I am going to count how far away I am from things. I'm going to go ahead and on the bullywug with the sword and the shield. Not that that probably matters. I'm going to cast Cause Fear.
Okay.
So he needs to make a Wisdom saving throw.
That sucks. 14.
Ooh, please don't pass. It does not pass.
Okay.
Wow.
Now he is frightened of me. Ooh. Which is totally its own circle. Let me just figure out this one. So yeah, he's frightened of me.
Okay.
For like a minute, as long as I concentrate.
Yellow is
So
appropriate
you
for
put
that.
concentration on me too.
For sure.
Look at all your concentration.
All this concentrating.
I've never concentrated in my life.
What is concentration?
I believe that.
I don't even know what it is. What is that?
Okay.
In and out of character.
Good to know. Anything else for your turn?
It can also save at the end of each of its turn if it wants to.
Okay.
Those are all actions. Ooh, I will use my free action to like pass behind me to Farah a button mushroom. And I'll pass one. I can only pass one to one person.
Yeah. Yeah.
I will pass a button mushroom to Farah.
Okay. Good enough. All right. Next up is the bullywug's turn. The one that you just did frightened on. They cannot approach. Right. Is what the whole thing is.
Not voluntarily.
Okay. So they are going to hold their action, or hold their turn until someone comes near them. Then the next one is the one that has been lit up in the fire.
There's one that's frightened. That's from closest to us to closest to you. There's one that just has a net. One that's second is frightened. Third has fairy fire, and then fourth is just there.
Yep.
He's got a whip.
Yeah, he's got a whip.
Whip.
It's a whip with a hook on it.
Yes,
So
Okay.
the one with the fairy fire is going to run. Let's do 20 feet straight ahead. So let's move him 20 feet.
Oh, he's angry.
10, 20? I might have moved too far.
No, that's
You're
okay.
good.
20 feet straight ahead.
Okay, they're going to hold their action. Then the one with the net is going to run 10 feet straight, then 10 feet right.
To his right.
2, 1.
Yeah.
There.
There you go.
Hold
One
their action.
One this one.
Yep. There you go.
And then the fourth one, which is the one with the hook, is going to run 20 feet straight ahead. Does that put them adjacent?
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. So they are going to take their multi-attack
You're now adjacent.
on... That's Greta, right?
Mm-hmm.
Alright. So they go and they leap as they go to bite over at Greta. And like Greta just puts her shield up and just backs it off. And it's just it's like biting at the shield and she's just fighting it off. Then they're going to as they're biting, they're going to they have like this little whip spear thing, like it's like a little spearhead attached to it, and they're just going to whip it across. All right, that one slices into the back of Greta as it just kind of pulls off. You know, it's like it's slicing through the armor a little bit, like slicing into the back of the armor. She's finally got her armor on.
Thank goodness.
I'm using with one hand right now, so that's 6. And that is going to be 7 piercing damage as it kind of pierces into the back and it starts to pull across.
Ouch.
You good? Oh, here's.
Yeah, it's
being
not me.
empathetic.
Yeah.
All right, that was the fourth one, so that ends their turn. That takes us to Greta. Greta looks at it. She's just going to wind up the hammer Thor style and just smack it right in the chin.
Hell yeah.
Very Thor style.
Get his ass!
Exceptionally Thor style. I don't know if that's the standard way to wield a hammer.
Okay. The hammer goes up, and the bullywug just jumps back real quick, and it kind of just like does like a little matrix, little flip right back up, and just kind of waiting on her. That ends her turn. Next up, we have the giant toads. The giant toads are going to move. The one that looks like an Umber Hulk is going to move 20 feet towards the nearest person. That's a bad guy. To me. Is that adjacent?
Oh god. To me, yeah. And
Yeah.
triggers my fucking fuck
You
yourself.
saved something, didn't you? Yeah, that's right.
And it's all very fired
I
up.
find it.
You're on deck, just so you know.
Well,
Yeah,
I
yeah,
know what
yeah,
I want to do. I just want to reread sneak
What?
attack.
Well, you get sneak attack?
That's what I'm figuring out.
Well, is your
You
ally
don't-
technically adjacent?
No.
You need advantage
I have finage.
Yeah,
from.
from fairy
Fairy
fire.
Fairy fire.
Oh, then yeah.
And it's a finesse weapon.
Absolutely. Yeah, it works.
Okay. So, I'm gonna slash my ready to action.
Alright, go ahead.
Little shit. And that is gonna be
It's a high number.
a 24.
Okay. You take the sword and just slice across the chest. Oh, pretty much where that magic flare already hit it, like where it was already scorched and injured. And you're just kind of opening up that wounded burn
Ooh.
spot.
Little bitch. So this is my inspiration. It's keeping it separate. 12 slashing.
Very good, very good. Alright, it kind of... and it goes to just like grapple you now. So it's going to be a contest of athletics against you.
Good look at that.
Okay?
19.
17. So it goes to like, it just kind of like reaches out and tries to like just hold you down. You just push it back off of you. The second one is going to now make its way 20 feet to the closest thing.
Is that all Sylvester? Or is that Cotton Candy?
It's me, and they're not quite adjacent. They're 5 feet. There's a 5 feet gap between us.
Okay, and then you see it just go as it does a leap right behind you.
Oh, of course it does. So now it's adjacent to Cotton Candy and Pharaoh?
Yeah, it's behind you. Yep. So now it looks to both of you, and it goes to grapple you.
To me?
Yeah,
Okay.
athletics.
Oh! Yes. Let's do that. I don't know why I took this. That's fine. 14.
14? Okay. It goes to grapple at you, and you just, and you slide around her. Go ahead and go behind it.
Behind it?
Yep. Natural wildness.
Or do you want me like over here?
You can go either way, whatever is your most advantageous to you, because it rolls natural one. Cool. Now you guys are considered funky, just so you guys know. With that being said, that ends Giant Toads. Astra, you're up.
All right. So Astra will, as she's moving, kind of like use her bonus action to glide into her blade song
Okay.
and just she's got her sword out and then like just crackling energy, lightning around it, kind of like faints with it, but then hits her with a shocking. It's the thing with
Okay.
a shocking grasp. Use advantage. 16.
On the Giant Toad, correct? Yeah, that hits.
Big target.
Yeah, I figured as much. Shocking grasp does 1d8. 5 lightning damage.
5 lightning. Okay. And which one is it? Just
It's the one. It's the Umber Hulk one.
Okay, cool.
And then since I did 5, just 10 feet, I'm also going to back up.
You see it just like really react as it like gets shocked. And now it's looking at you. You got it. You got
And I
it.
freaking shock it. Basically, what I did was I went up jumped over my sister onto
Yeah.
the freaking toad, shocked it in the face, and then jumped back off of it, and then went back like 10 feet.
Nice.
Right. Next up is top of the round. We are with Sassy. Sassy.
That's me.
Like the thing is here, but you're here.
Alright. Well, now that it's all up close and personal, it's just time to give it a piece of my mind, you know?
Mhm.
It's all lit up chartreuse. It's breathing noxious fucking breath in my face.
Oh, it's nasty smell.
So I'll
acidic.
start with an attack with my katana on my dominant left hand.
I have a question.
Yeah.
In this kind of situation where I'm at the last part of the initiative, is it because like the way I want to do it with Astra and Vasi is they attack like simultaneously when they can.
Mm-hmm.
It's hard to do because initiative is a thing.
Yep.
Especially when I'm at the bottom and she's at the top.
Yeah.
Is there a way to make it so that like I'm doing it like at the same time she's doing her thing?
I mean, the way it works is that you're at the end of those 10 seconds, and she's at the beginning of those 10 seconds. So you would be more of late to your first hit, but when your first hit's coming in, it's when her second hit's coming in.
Right, and it's the actual mechanics of it is not, it doesn't exist. Like there is no reason to do that.
You can flavor describe what you do.
Yeah, it's literally just like flavor. Like I do the thing that I do, but I do it in a way that like it coincides with what my sister's doing.
How about I do damage and then we do flavor on your turn.
Okay.
That way we can talk about how we did like the sword strikes and the attack and how it's coordinated, but I roll for damage on my turn.
Okay, that's fine. It was really just like, yeah, it's really in a situation where like my thought process was I would hold my action until Vasi goes, but I'm not going to make Vasi hold her action until literally the last part of the initiative order. So I was just wondering if there was on the back end of one initiative and on the because like we are next to each other in initiative, just not in the same round.
Yeah, it's just like you're at the end of those 10 seconds. Essentially.
Yeah. So. Okay, that's fine. Don't worry about it. Good.
Hey, that's a 19 hit.
All right, 19 to hit on the giant toad, right?
Mhm.
Yeah, definitely hit.
And then I get sneak attack because I have advantage. And that's 9 slashing.
Okay.
And then with my new level in Barbarian, I can use my bonus action for 2-weapon fighting and attack again with my short sword. And that one's a little more rough. That's a 12.
12 still hits.
Nice.
Well, do you get your bonus with that? Is that what weapon fighting does? You still get your bonus?
Your bonus is just offhand attack. This is what Draco uses all the time.
I'm still unsure how 5e works with 2-weapon fighting.
Yeah, it's your bonus action is your offhand.
Right, but do you get your you still get your attack bonus when you use your offhand?
If you have the 2-weapon hand fighting, whatever style, yes.
Okay.
It'll say it gets modifier or whatever on it. Draco's
Not
does.
everybody does, but some people do with
Yeah.
it too.
Okay.
Like I do for mine.
You should probably look into the expanded rule then.
Like,
It just says 2-weapon fighting. And I googled it, but I don't retain.
that's what you're fine. That's what Draco has. Draco has it and it gets him the modifier. Versus someone who just uses their offhand attack, it doesn't.
Oh, I see.
Like a Sable.
Makes sense.
What was the damage for that one?
That one is 6 more slashing.
How you want to do that one?
No, piercing. I went to just really, because frogs have a lot of fused, cool bones, and so that mandibular section here is just a really thin little thing with like a membrane, and the skull itself is really, really thin. Probably on something this size, probably isn't as thin, but I just want to go right through the soft tissue.
Okay. Yeah, and that's with the short sword, right?
Mhm.
Yeah, so you slash across with the katana and then immediately come up through that soft tissue, right? And just skewer it. Like completely skewered. And it's just eyes roll back white completely. Oh, kind of starting to bulge already too because of the pressure fucking thing shooting it out.
Oh yeah.
So that one's gone.
Toasted.
Clunk.
Very good. Alright, and your turn. That was your action bonus, so any movement, are you good?
I'm good.
Okay, that brings us over to Melthorn, right? And Mellowthorn is going to go to that nearest bullywug.
Mm-hmm.
Like the
one next to Greta.
better one.
Yeah. Going to attack with his staff. Just comes across and try to hit it with his staff. And that'll hit. The staff end just comes straight across the face of it. Oof, awful roll. And so you have plus like the damage just comes across easy as it just like tongue kind of unravels real quick as it kind of brings itself back, dealing 4 damage to it. Which one was that? Was that the net one? Or the hook one? The hook one, right?
The hook one.
Alright, that ends Mellowthorn's turn, bringing us over to Farah. Cotton on deck.
Okay. Farah is gonna use. She's gonna be like after it leaps over and lands and it tries to attack Cotton, she's gonna be like, "Oh, you're so ugly." And,
You do a vicious mockery?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, is that a wisdom save?
yeah, it's a wisdom save.
Okay, and that's on the giant toad, correct?
It's a giant toad. Yep.
The wisest of creatures.
Natural one.
There it is.
What's the effect of it, just so you know?
All right, so you're gonna take 1d4 psychic.
Go ahead and double it.
Nice.
That's polite.
Natural one. I mean, that's it.
That's one way to go about it, sure. It's much nicer than I would be. Ooh.
7. Nice.
Very, very good.
That's
psychic
7
damage, right?
That's 7 plus. I think it was. Oh, it's
Plus,
just
you know, something.
no, just 7.
Yeah,
Oh, it doesn't
most
hit your
most
It's just
magic
7.
doesn't.
Yeah, you're right. No, it's just 7. But you have disadvantage on your next attack roll.
Okay.
That's so good.
Mm-hmm.
And then Farah is going to kind of. She's gonna misty. Well. No, you know. Well. I don't want to take a hit.
Do not take a hit.
Misty
You
step.
won't abuse Misty Step.
Yeah, I want to just misty step back 30 feet.
Okay. Back from...
Behind probably Astra.
Yeah, go behind me. I've got 6 in AC. I'm good.
No, just like put me behind, like directly back behind Astra. There we go.
All right. End your turn.
The button mushroom's a bonus action, isn't it?
Yes, it is. Yeah. So essentially, you do the vicious mockery, it's like that, and then all of a sudden, and there's like this mist that happens, but it's a little bit more like of a greenish mist this time. Okay. Cotton here. Bullywug's on deck.
Well, I'm going to. The one next to me is hurt, right? Yeah, and you already took damage.
Well, he just took damage, so yeah.
So I'm going to like look at him and kind of make the air a lot darker around us and call on my patron and totally dead. So it kind of hears, big booming bells in his ears.
Okay, that is a wisdom save or con save,
It's a wisdom save.
and that's on the toad.
Yes.
11. Which
Yeah,
fails.
he fails. He takes 1 necrotic damage.
Ah. It'd be that way sometimes.
That's so sad.
Brutal.
So sad.
I was gonna say, I don't think there's anybody near you, right?
Okay.
I'm coming.
There's this this moment where it's like looking at you, and then just kind of like it's trying to shake off something. There's this distant bells in its ear. Not as impactful, but mainly just because it did have its bite, right? Okay, that ends that turn. Bullywugs are up. One of the sword and shield is going to jump 20 feet.
What?
The one with the sword and shield is going to...
20 feet towards... Who's that behind the toad?
That's Cotton Candy.
Cotton,
He
20
does
feet
not
towards
do
you.
that.
He can't do that.
He's
Frightened.
super duper
Frightened.
frightened and scared.
He can go.
Is it just you?
He can
Yeah.
dash
Okay,
away.
20 feet to the right. Just do 20 feet to the right. Where the fuck takes me. And then run 20 feet towards Velvethorn.
Well, I think it says. I thought it says you have to use your turn to dash.
He's frightened.
He's
so
not
he-
terrified.
yeah.
Oh, I see.
Terrified is you have to run directly away.
I see.
Adjacent to Velvethorn.
Yes.
Okay. Going to use its multi-attack. First one is a bite. Okay, that one hits. Dealing...
Frog bite tree.
That's awful. Dealing 2 damage. And then it's going to take its sword and just kind of slice across with its sword. This time, as the sword comes across, he like takes his staff, and you hear almost like a ching. Even though it's wood, it's an iron bark, and it just catches the sword completely. No dent, no spark, nothing. Just completely holding it
I
at
should
bay.
hope it doesn't spark.
Yeah. Iron bark is fucking tough. All right. Good. That ends the first one, center. Second one is my other painted one. What is he holding, the spear or something like that?
Spear,
Yes.
Yeah, he's gonna run. He's gonna jump towards
Fast.
this person. Who's this right here?
Fast.
Okay.
Yeah, right. So actually, doesn't even need to jump, does it? They're just gonna run right up there. Okay, and then they're gonna take their bite at you.
Sure.
Oh no.
And that's
health.
a 17 plus 3, so 20.
Yeah, that hits.
Okay, so this time it goes to bite at you. 5 piercing, max roll on that. And then it's going to then take its spear and try to jam it into you. It's a 13 to hit.
Nope.
Okay, spear comes up and you just kind of take your swords and do a cross down guard. And just block it with the X, kind of blocking it from going any further. It tries to keep pushing, but it's just pushing into the dirt because you're just holding it at bay right now. Alright, that ends its turn. Next one is the one with the net.
Mm-hmm.
Where's the net one at? They are right there. Let's take them towards Cotton. They're going to jump 20 feet.
5, 10, 15, 20?
Yeah, and then they take another 5 feet to get towards you.
No.
Same thing, bite first. Natural 20.
Oh,
That's
that's
the
not
silvery
good.
bar. Bessie, you don't mind.
Silver barbs? Reaction?
I'm listening.
60
You don't
feet?
mind if I go
Is it-
help
am I within
Cotton
60
figure
feet?
Huh?
Yeah.
Oh God.
Yeah, I would come and help Vassy, but I think Vassy can handle herself. in this
All right.
situation.
Yeah. Reroll a d20.
Reroll it. Okay.
It's the silvery barbs.
Ooh, that was good. 8 plus 3, so 11. 11 hit you?
No.
Okay.
Yeah.
It goes to bite
Let's
you,
use the silvery
And
barbs.
as it goes to bite you, there's this, you pull out the flute and you start playing it, and like, kind of like,
It's gonna be like a.
dang on it, I wish I remember her
I was
name.
gonna say it's like one of those anime moments
Tayuya.
where it's like you see like something about to happen and it's like, huh.
Yeah, and like Tayuya, and there's these purple rings start just flowing towards it, and you see it, and it's just like if a toad could growl.
Who are you going to
Can
give
miss.
advantage to?
Yes, there you go.
I was gonna give advantage to Astra.
Nice.
Hey, all right.
Alright, so you have advantage now. With that being said, now it goes to take its spear attack on you. 8. This
Not
time
it.
it's and it's just waving like it's trying to slice you with a spear, which could happen.
You're
but
working so hard, and I'm sure you're doing your best. I'm so proud of you for that.
then the next one is gonna happen is the one of the hook thing,
Mhm.
which is fighting Greta.
Sure.
So it's going to try to bite her again. That is going to be a 19 to hit, which does. Dealing.
Poor Greta. She really just gets beat up every single time.
Hey, her AC is 16 now.
In that, it's happened twice.
Alright, so bites on her leg. It's like that, and as it's biting it, it's trying to like whip that hook fin around to hit it.
Oh no.
And it doesn't have advantage anymore, right?
I can't imagine why it would.
No. Oh, the other one had. Yeah. 3 plus. Yeah, that ain't gonna hit. It goes to whip it across, and like it just goes way above the head of Greta. And then kind of like.
Wow,
back.
and a short joke. Jesus,
Yeah.
she's absolutely savage.
All right, that is the Bullywug's turn. That brings us to Greta herself, and she's going to just kind of just backhand it with the hammer.
Come on, Greta.
I hear the sound effect from the first Thor movie, where it's just Coom.
Goes across.
Oh
As
no, negative.
Just a baseball player who loses the bat. As it just goes out to the stands.
Oh.
I'm assuming that's in that one.
Yeah, that one. Yep. All right. And it's her turn, bringing us to the giant toad. There's only one left. It's going to try and attack you, Cotton.
Of course
It's going to use its bite action on you.
Sure.
I held this back last time. I can read. 15 to hit.
That does in fact hit.
Okay, so.
I'll hit it with silvery barbs this time.
Oh.
Okay.
I'll cast some silvery barbs.
19 that time.
That's
Or 18, sorry, 18 to hit.
well, you just take the lower one.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, gotcha.
Sorry.
I wasn't sure if you could pick or if it's just the reroll. Okay.
No.
It's just
Still gets to
disadvantage.
give advantage.
I'm still going to give advantage to cotton candy.
Okay. So, it bites you,
Wasted on
dealing.
I don't like that. Dealing. Okay.
5 piercing,
And
6 poison, and you're considered grappled. The target is restrained. And I can't bite another target because I'm. Really,
actually, I have a
Taking
question.
damage?
My mouth is just like.
Actually, I have a question.
Yeah.
Okay, so initially,
Mhm.
he'd had disadvantage on the attack because I hit him with vicious mockery.
Uh-huh.
Oh, I didn't need to do that.
So silvery barbs
I didn't need to cast silvery barbs.
would even be. Could that even be?
No, it doesn't do
Okay.
double that. But
Oh,
I'll,
yeah, no.
I'll
Alright.
still cast it so that
You could stack.
Say that you can't. If it was disadvantaged, which would have been your 2 rolls, then you cast silvery barbs again.
it doesn't work that way.
No, like it's disadvantage just. It stacks. So I have 2 disadvantages and 1 advantage. That means I have disadvantage.
It doesn't,
It doesn't-
cast disadvantage. It,
It
makes you
doesn't
reroll.
technically say that it's giving disadvantage.
That's fine, but she said silvery barbs before anybody said anything else, right? Or I guess
Actually, no, it doesn't say
Yeah,
it gives
it's
you
not
disadvantage. It says
disadvantage.
triggered creature must re-roll.
Okay, so we reroll. 12 plus 4 is 16.
That's the only
Okay, it's fine.
John's like, I'm still here.
Yeah, I mean, I rolled lower. That helps.
Well, damn it.
No, it's fine. I'm still gonna. Either
Yeah.
way, I would have cast it to give you advantage.
Yeah.
Because I think that's important for what's happening right now.
Okay, so you are restrained.
Yes.
Okay.
I knew what I wanted to do, and I can still do
That's
it.
actually kind of
I
crazy.
can't
if you
do it
think
as
about
well as
the
I wanted
stacking
to
of that.
later. Anyways.
Yeah, the fact that it says it doesn't specifically say gives disadvantage
Yeah,
and says you must re-roll is
Absolutely
Yeah.
right.
even more broken than it already
It's
is.
a way around the displacer.
Yeah, exactly.
All right. Fun. That ends the giant toaster. Brings us to Astra.
Which I'm just gonna be like, oh fuck.
Oh shit.
So I'm gonna run up to it and just do a little like front flip onto the back and try and stab it with booming blade.
Okay, go ahead and do that.
I have advantage. So let's do that. I'm gonna use a luck point to reroll that. Better. Okay, that's 19.
19 will definitely hit. Yeah.
So it does the damage
This is the katana.
from the katana. Yep. 6 slashing damage.
Wait, am I rolling 6s for our katana again?
Yeah, probably. I thought that was for your short sword when you did that.
Nope.
Oh, whoops. Yeah, it's a D8. Right. So, Booming Blade does the thing, does 6 slashing damage,
Mm-hmm.
and then if it voluntarily moves, it takes damage.
Ooh, okay. Very cool.
And like the whole it's just kind of like going boom, 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 like kind of.
You said 6, right?
Yes, 6 slashing. I don't know if I can do anything else yet. I only have the 1 attack. And we already used my reaction. I don't have a bonus action cast. So what I will do instead, I'll just stay there. Okay, that's it. That's my turn.
Okay. Brings us back to the top with Vessi.
Okay, so the last attack he made on me, I stuck it into the dirt and held it down with my 2 swords.
Yep.
And I take a moment to take a shaking breath. I look at Cotton Candy as she's in the mouth of a giant toad.
Perfectly fine.
And I look at my sister, visibly upset. And I look at this
slashing at the fucking.
And I look at this slimy fucking face that is trying to stab me.
Tell us how you really feel.
And I breathe a hot, steaming breath and I go, "You're in my fucking way." And I take a deep breath and then get really super hot and slash the shit out of it!
Alright.
With rage.
With rage.
Liquid hot rage. That's a pretty good
Would
roll.
you like to rage though?
Oh, I would like to rage.
I would love it. I would
I
love
would
it.
love to rage.
It would make me ecstatic to rage.
Alright, what was that roll?
23!
23. And this is on the bullywug, correct?
Yes.
Okay. So sword comes across. It feels like almost like your rage is heating the blade as it comes across.
Don't forget your magical hand tattoo.
Oh.
Oh.
No? Oh. Oh.
Oh.
What does that mean?
Hey.
More damage.
Hey.
I have to activate it.
I'm just saying, don't forget it.
I'm not forgetting it.
Okay.
There is a thing with my unarmed strike that I can add some extra oomph. But,
How's it go?
Yeah. Oops.
But
Hey, how you
because
doing?
I am enraged, and because I had advantage, I get to add 2d6.
Pretty good.
Acceptable. And that is gonna be 14 slashing.
14. Very good damage. Nice.
Much better than the one necrotic.
I did in fact roll.
In fact, 13 better.
Luckily, she also rolled 2 other dice
Yeah.
and added her strength.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Very good attack. Anything else for you?
I'm disappointed he's not dead after all that. But, yeah, that's fine.
Okay.
7?
I can't. That was my bonus action to rage.
Oh, that's true. Okay.
Okay. Next up is Mellithorn, right? And Mellithorn is still fighting the
bullywug with the sword.
boy with a sword. Let's go
Yeah,
ahead.
there's a little 2v2 going over there.
Little spin of the staff. Go uppercut with the staff. That's not too bad. 12, but 12 won't hit. So as he comes with an uppercut with the staff, the bullywug just puts its shield down, backs it down with the shield. All right. That ends his turn. Next up is Farah.
Okay. Farah is gonna go ahead and insult this frog again. Be like, nah, 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 nah. You can't hit me.
Okay.
Okay.
So wisdom saving throw.
This is on the giant toad, correct?
Yes.
Okay. 12 total.
He doesn't save.
All right.
Alright. 3 psychic damage.
3 psychic. And it's like it's not swallowing you, but it's like over
It's
you.
doing what
It's
now?
like that. And you just hear like that. It's just like taking psychic damage.
Oh, sweet God.
How much was it? You said 3? Or...
Yeah, 3 psychic damage.
And give it a disadvantage on its next attack, correct?
Yes.
Okay.
Disadvantage on the next attack.
Good enough.
And then Farrah's gonna play her flute again and do like a little marching tune and
Fruit Loops? What'd you say?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You heard me the first time. I
She'll
said
do a
Fruit Loops,
little
motherfucker.
marching tune. She's gonna inspire Well, yeah, she's gonna inspire cotton candy. Because I want you to break your grapple.
Okay, so
You have advantage and inspiration.
is that the end of your turn?
Do you
Yes.
have to be able to see her to give her inspiration?
I'm not fully in this now.
Oh.
Yeah, just restraint.
Oh, okay.
So
I thought she was inside the mouth.
I have to use my full action.
It's like halfway through.
I have to use my full action to break the grapple. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, and I can't like stay within the range of his stuff and like shuffle 5 feet catty corner. Yeah.
No, you're restrained. You can't move.
No, I'd really like to move though. But I can't move even a little bit. Yeah. Even if I'm within his sphere of influence.
You have 0 speed
Sweet.
when restrained.
Fine. I will instead, because you're more than 10 feet away from me.
It's too bad you're not inside the frog, otherwise, because then I would be 10 feet from you.
I don't want you to be 10 feet from me.
Oh, that's true.
Not even a little bit.
That's fair.
What I want to be is right there. So, yeah, but no. Anyways,
Oh,
I understand. Yeah, she's doing the
I-
warlock thing.
pull on the power of Hadar and my patron, and I pull all of the dark evil vines from the bog, and I wrap them around the frog and the bullywog, and I cast.
Is that a attack roll or what is that? Sorry.
It is a saving throw. It's a strength saving throw.
By me?
They're absolutely gonna make it, aren't they?
The frog might. The bullywugs are kind of small.
Giant
It might not.
toad.
It's going to batter them.
Okay, giant toad rolled a 19.
Bitches.
Okay, and then is it just one bullywug?
Yes.
Okay. They're +1.
Yeah.
Oh,
Well,
They still
so close to a good roll. 3.
I want to try it.
Fine. Three bobs. All
I-
right.
Okay. Go ahead. I'm gonna look that up.
It's for the saving throws as well.
It
It's for
is.
saving throws?
It
All
is.
right.
It is for all sorts of throws. I know because I
Okay,
did that the
it
other
did
day.
get lower.
Yesterday.
It's a
Or saving throw, yeah.
16.
Bitches.
Who gets advantage?
Oh, that's true. You have some at the advantage.
All right. Who doesn't have advantage?
I don't. If you would like to give it a try.
You can give
Please.
it to
Those two people
Please
over
give
there.
me. Where's Melithorn on the order?
He's
He's
order
is it
No,
top,
sorry,
right?
he's number
Top,
2.
right?
So he's already gone. So your next person to go is Greta. After it decides
I'll
you.
give it to Greta. She needs a win. She needs
You could just give it to. I mean, I was gonna say give it to me. So I could try and kill the toad, but yeah. I mean, Greta does need a win, honestly. You're right.
She just launched her hammer
Yeah, you're
into
right.
the nothingness. I don't know what to do for her.
I don't. She's not getting that hammer back.
She needs help.
It's in the fucking salt right
Yeah,
now.
that hammer is fucking 10 feet deep into a bog, sinking into the mud right now. It's a win, okay.
The bullywug takes 8 damage. 8 necrotic damage as these evil dark plant tentacles wrap around him
And
and suck his
What can you
life
describe
force
which one
out.
it is for me? It's the
It's the net man.
Netman.
Exactly, just that one right there.
That one is actually. No, he's not injured. Sorry.
I was gonna say, we haven't hit him yet.
Yeah. I'm thinking of number 4.
He's not super dead.
And if Vasti can smack this guy around for 14 damage and he's still up.
Okay, he's looking real bad though. Holy shit.
I am gonna go ahead and nibble on my glazed button mushroom that I have.
Okay. That's your.
My bonus action.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay, that's it.
Cool.
That gives me a couple extra.
Cotton's turn is done. That brings us to the bullywugs. First one is the one with the sword and the shield. He is next to.
Me.
No,
That's spear and shield. Sword and shield is the one fighting Velithorn, right?
Oh.
Melithorn, not Velithorn.
I'm not
No.
paying attention to
Figured
the
it
weapons.
did
I saw shield.
you're good.
It's like, I'm in the frog.
No, I'm just saying.
Table.
So for the bite, they go to bite down. It's just like the Melithorn just kind of like just back, like sidesteps out of the way. It goes to swing its sword across. That will hit. So as he like sidesteps away, it slices at his leg, dealing
No.
Dealing 6.
Yes. Oh no, that's all of my spells.
Yeah. That's that one's turn. The next one is the one with the spear that's next to you. That one's going to roll for its bite. That is a 9 plus 3, 12. Not gonna
Nope.
hit, right? So bite goes to bite at you, and you just kind of kick it off, like literally just like foot to face, like backing it off.
I kind of manically mock it, like.
It like looks at you,
Yeah.
throws this, not throws to you, but like goes to jab the spear at you.
But I wouldn't know because
Yeah.
I'm in a frog.
Yeah.
Literally, like natural 20, and then it hit the wall of my rolling thing and went bounced down to a 2. Yeah, 5. Yeah, as you go like that, and literally like just blocked completely by the short sword across. All right, that ends that one's turn. Next up is Netman. Yes, Netman. He's gonna take a bite.
Let's go out the cotton.
Actually, well, what's his intelligence? Nope, he's gonna take a bite. I was like, would he know the flank?
He's going to take a bite at me?
Yes.
Oh no.
Okay. And it does get advantage because you are.
Oh no.
Oh no, I don't get advantage because I have what do you call it, enemy, right? Or was that the toad?
That was the toad.
That was the toad. Okay, so it still hits me. Well, I'm assuming a 19 plus 3 does. So this one goes to bite you. That deals. Their bite does not have as much punch.
I just have to not die.
2 bludgeoning.
Oh good.
And then as it's biting at you, it's going to take its spear and try to stab it into you.
Oh, don't do that. I'm really glad I ate that mushroom though.
And you are restrained, so you get advantage. 15 plus 3. 18.
2 hit?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. That one's a d6. 5 plus 1, 6.
I'm still alive.
Okay, very good.
And that was the frog.
That was not. That was the
Bullywog.
bullywog.
The toads still
The
go
one with
after
the
the
net.
bullywog, don't they?
So he's like literally like
You
he
call 'em
bites you,
pollywogs.
and he's just like stabbing into you, like literally like shanking you with the end of the spear, as like you're like trying to get swallowed by this toad. Then there's the
You're trying to get swallowed by the toad.
yeah, right. There's another one, which is the one with the hook thing that's fighting Greta. That one's going to
The
bite.
toads go after them, yeah.
It bites Greta.
Yeah, because after them is Greta, and then it's the
5 piercing on Greta.
I know.
And then they're going to take their hook spear thing and rolls a 5. That hook thing hasn't, like, besides the first hit, it just hasn't hit.
Nope.
Just swings it around once again, and it goes into the marsh, and it rips up some of the grass from the, like,
I'm
the,
sure Greta
the watering
doesn't feel
grass.
bad about that.
Yeah.
I'm not working.
Alright, but she's looking a little rough, by the way, Greta. She's not looking great.
Yeah.
Not as rough as you. She's about half.
Oh. I should roll some constitution saves.
Oh, because you're doing concentration.
Oh,
For
that's
the
right.
concentrations. How much do you think I should roll for?
It's based
DC 10.
Well, it's
You haven't taken more than 10 damage. So.
okay, I believe you. I got a 10 plus
At
something.
once. Sorry, not at once. You haven't.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you
How
probably
many do I need to roll?
3, I believe.
I probably lost it.
Well, Arms of Hater just happened, didn't it?
8. That's not the hater one.
Oh,
it's
okay.
the-
Yeah, Hadar doesn't
No,
require.
I lost the frightened man.
Okay.
He's no longer frightened.
I mean, to be fair, that wasn't really.
It's fine. You're not his target anyways.
He was not
Or
very
at least not anymore, you're
Oh,
not.
goodness. Get out.
I need to pause.
He paused.
Yeah,
Alright.
I need a buddy.
I don't.
Alright, so with Greta, she is going to. She's next to the. What, the one with the chain
whip.
thing?
The chain guy.
Okay. She's going to take the disadvantage to just grab her pendant and just shoot out a magic flare to his chest.
Well, she has advantage, so that's fine.
So it cancels that out, so that's good. Doesn't hit.
Greta needs a win.
So she like focuses out and just, and as it shoots out, the bullywug just looks at it go by, sparks into a tree, starts a little, and then it kind of dims out from the swamp. Next up is the giant toad. Alright, he's gonna use a swallow. Toad
You
makes
want to be nice to me, right, Mr. Toad? And just let me stay right here.
the toad makes a 1 bite attack against a medium and smaller attack. It is grappling. If the target is swallowed and the grapple ends, the start target is So
It's a strength save, isn't it?
let me see. No, I guess it's
a bite attack.
It makes a bite on you, but it has advantage because you're restrained. So that's weird.
That's wild.
Can I use my advantage to give it disadvantage?
You can't use your advantage now. So it rolls a natural 20.
Reroll that. I'm
What are you
gonna cast
doing? What
Silver
do you call
Bars
it? Okay.
again.
Okay, so I had advantage.
Mm-hmm.
One was a natural 20, the other one was a 19.
Okay, great.
But then I just re-rolled
You have to take a low roll.
because you get to choose the roll.
It says you have to
You have
take
to take
a
the lowest
low
roll.
Well,
It
in
does-
that case, it uses a 7.
Total?
3 plus 4.
It doesn't hit me.
Okay.
Intense because
it's
I
like-
don't spell.
It's like, and you're just like pushing up
No,
against it, like
don't do it.
you're like,
And
you know, like
You're like gag reflex.
I'm
Yeah.
just instead.
I'm like, oh no, I'm dead. Do it. Because I'm half dead. I'm mostly dead.
okay.
2 life.
Alright, so great, awesome. You already have advantage.
I do have advantage.
I'm gonna give advantage to Merlewib. Or
Merlethorn?
Merlethorn. I don't know why I keep calling him that.
Merlewit.
Just call him Melly.
Marathon.
Merlethorn, yeah.
Merlewit. Now it's fast. Vastra.
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 Vastra?
How I introduced myself in episode 1.
Whoops. Alright. You can see Astra, like, she's like, you see, like, the electricity going through her hand, and then she's like, wait. And, like, thinks about it for, like, a second, like, it'll probably hit Cotton if I do that. And she kind of, like, grips her sword and just kind of, like, tries to plunge it into the freaking giant frog.
Okay.
I get it. Now, I still get advantage because I'm flanking, correct?
Are you guys flanking it right now?
Technically, yes.
Didn't you?
As I punch weakly at his mouth.
It's pretty good.
Mhm.
I rolled a 19, so plus 6.
Yeah, something like that.
25.
Yeah.
Alright. This is Booming Blade, by the way. And there's 6 damage.
6.
Mm-hmm.
It's looking on death's door right now.
Fuck.
It's okay. It's okay. Guess what?
Need some help over here.
Guess what? Guess what? Guess what? It's my turn.
Yes, it is.
Alright, guess what? Punch a motherfucker in his face.
Which
With
one?
my dominant hand, I'm gonna take this guy here.
Okay.
This little motherfucker
One
that's
sword
been in
kill?
my face.
Okay.
And I've laughed at him because he tried to stab me.
Mm-hmm.
Chomped at him, and then just deck him with the hand that has a katana in
Okay. Go ahead and roll for attack on that one.
it. Okay. 13.
13.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. You go to punch and just ding, shield right into the
Wait.
shield.
Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. 13. That's for damage. Inventory. To attack. Okay. 14?
14, still same thing.
Ah, shit.
What are you trying to do?
Well, I'm just literally just.
Oh, your claw tattoo, I see.
Yeah. You get a +1 to attack, but it's still not enough.
Yeah.
That's with the rage.
No, that's what the
Rage
claw
doesn't
tattoo
give
is.
me
Oh, it
an
gets
attack
less
bonus.
damage.
Yeah.
Oh, less damage, sorry.
Yeah, Rage doesn't actually give you an attack bonus.
No, which is buttholes.
No.
And I rolled 2 5s. It's very
Yeah.
disappointing.
Alright. Can you twist around and try and stab him?
Yes, but that's both of my moves, and I was hoping to get the other one off on the toad.
Yeah, so no, like get the toad. Like move around the bullywog and get the toad.
long as you never leave its
If you will drive
perimeter,
me.
you're fine.
Yeah, you can do that without provoking attack opportunity. If you care about that.
I don't really. In fact, I care so little, I'm just going to leave.
Okay, so you just walk away from it.
Yeah, I run right past
Okay.
it while it's like blocking my punch. I use it as a distraction.
I'm not sure
and
there's
quotes.
even a way for you to get out of its range.
There really isn't.
You're
You
so
couldn't do it even if you
strange.
wanted to be honest.
10.
Oh.
10 with a spear, a sword.
Oh, well then it doesn't hit anyone.
Yep. He takes a big slice at you. Doesn't hit.
And since I'm within 5 feet of Vassie, I get advantage. That's 19.
On the tip.
Yeah, with
Yeah.
my short sword.
That'll hit, yeah.
And a sneak attack, baby.
Just use this one.
Oh, I didn't see it. And it's actually a d6. So that, motherfuckers, is so much math.
I think just 9.
No, because I get my strength, and I get rage, and I get Eldritch Tattoo. So 9 plus 4, 13 plus 2, 16 plus 1, 17.
17. He has 2 hit points left. So.
None of it matters.
So how do you kill that one?
I go to smack this frog boy on my way to just come over, leap, and bury it to the hill.
Okay. As it does that, it kind of doesn't. It never had you, but kind of spits what's left of the rest of you out, Cotton. So you're no longer restrained, but you are going to be prone.
You might not
So
have height.
gross. God. I'm prone.
Yeah.
And he's dead.
He is dead. Yep. Alright, that ends your turn, Vassie.
Yes.
Okay, next up after Vassie is Melithorn, who has advantage, correct? Astrid?
Yes. I gave him advantage.
Okay, so he's gonna swing at the one that's right next to him, that he's been fighting. Natural 20. And not even used advantage yet. So, natural 20 comes across, just buries that staff in its face. Which one is it that he's right next to? So I know. Is it sword shield, right?
He's next to the sword and shield.
Okay.
How are these stupid polygons still?
The staff just comes straight across the face, and you hear a snap of the neck. That one's gone. All right, so Melithorn kills that one. Things are looking good, no?
Now.
Better.
Farrah, you're up.
Farrah is going to make a she's gonna start running over to Cotton Candy as fast as she
How far?
can. Just as close as she can get to her.
Okay. 30?
35.
30.
Am I next to her?
Yeah.
She's gonna be like, oh shit, you look rough, girl. She's gonna start using Cure Wounds.
Oh, that is so nice of you.
Where are you getting the 2-weapon attack? The 2-weapon fighting?
Oh, right.
That's
You
my
just
family.
regain.
That's all it says.
From what? That's weird.
Nice. Plus your spellcasting ability.
It's not from road.
So you get 11 hit points back. Farrah's gonna be like, she's gonna run over kind of as quickly as she can because she's freaking out that her friend almost just got eaten by a dead goat.
Yeah.
And
How
she's
can you
like, and she runs over and she puts her hands down and she's like, oh, and she's trying to
Yeah.
heal you. Green energy flows through her tattoos and she's just like,
I always forget that you have tattoos. Yeah.
Oh my goodness, that feels so much better, Farrah. You're absolutely amazing.
Anything else for Fair?
And Farrah's gonna like hold out the button mushroom. She's gonna like, I still never eat it.
You should definitely eat it now.
I think I still have a bonus action. Yeah, she's gonna be like, she's just gonna eat it.
So it's like 2 hit points. And I think they might be 2 temporary hit points.
Very cool. All right, that ends your turn. Cotton, you're up.
Okay, I will stand up, and because I'm feeling so much better, I won't try to heal myself, and I will instead move slightly away so the guy can't touch me. And I will cast Totally Dead at the Bullywug.
Which one? Sorry.
The Netman.
Okay, that man's been injured. Oh yeah.
Totally Dead! And so the plants kind of come up and like taunt him with big bells.
Mm-hmm. That's a wisdom.
That is a wisdom save.
13 total.
Yeah, he fails.
Plus 0 for me.
And he gets level 8 damage, 8 necrotic damage.
That one goes.
Do you have it as a feat, maybe?
He goes.
Yeah, he's done. Yeah.
So like the necrotic damage got all up in his blood and his head just kind of went.
It just pops. Yeah, like you literally see the veins go up, and then his whole face turns black, and it pops.
Ugh. God.
All right. Anything else for you?
No.
Okay. The one with the spear that's been painted is going to attack the nearest person, which is
Vassy.
Vassy. Okay.
Huh?
So they're
Being
gonna attack.
attacked.
I think it might just be a default in D&D Beyond that I'm mistaken.
I think even with two-handed weapons, you have to have 2 light weapons in order to do it.
They do have to be light unless you have a
there
special
finesse
feat
light?
for that.
Katana's not light.
No, it's not.
No, it's just finesse.
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah, scimitar is finesse light.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Does it have to be light?
Yeah,
They do have to be light unless you get the special thing for it, which you do.
Listen,
Vassy does.
I'm looking at
Sorry,
scimitar
my God.
on this sheet, so I got confused.
Okay, that's fair.
So there's.
Also only does 1d6.
Yeah, it's completely wrong.
Sorry, I'm just. Go ahead.
Oh, you're good. Okay, so 9, so it misses on its bites. Then it goes to roll with its spear. 10, both just completely missing at you. It's trying to claw and rake at you. That one's turn's done. Then it goes to the next one, which the only other one's alive is the chain one, right?
Mm-hmm.
Chain one is alive.
Yeah, so it's going to attack Retta like it's been doing. Tries to bite her. 6 and 13 on the chain thing. So it goes to bite at her, and she doesn't have her hammer, so she just like bashes across the shield, and then it goes to use the chain, and it just kind of catches with the chain, and she like pulls it down.
Mm-hmm.
She's kind of just fighting with just her shield right now. She's gripping her pennant. That ends her. That ends their turn, which brings us to Greta. Greta's going to go up to that one and just take her shield and just smash it in the face.
Shield bash.
That'll hit. 15 plus 3 is 18. Ooh, hello. Takes the shield and just whack, and you see like tongue just lashing out,
Oh.
and then it just falls to the ground, and she just takes the shield and just smashes it down while it's already on the ground, and she just looks pissed. Her like shield is covered in this like black viscous fluid. All right, brings us to Astra. One bullywug left.
Oh, is the hook guy down?
Yeah, he just got smashed by his shield.
Run pat like friggin' Vassy goes this way, Astra comes back. Thanks sis, and then she's gonna stab. She's gonna like slice across that guy with the booming blade. I do not have advantage. Oh yes, I do.
Yes, you do.
Oh yeah.
Eat it.
18 plus anything.
Yeah.
On high roll. It's pretty good. That's 9 slashing damage.
Okay. That's the first attack. That one's taken, and it is looking on death's
I don't have another attack to do.
door.
That can't be right.
Definitely right.
I thought I hit the shit out of it.
Sword shield. Not spear shield.
You kept trying to hit it.
Yeah.
You kept
I did
blocking all.
14 damage.
That's what I thought.
He
No.
said that was to the big frog.
Yeah, the toad guy. Yeah, not the actual Bloodlug, for sure.
I thought you hit it.
This one is the first time this one's actually been hit because it had 11 hit points.
You tried to punch him a couple of times, and then you decided.
Yeah,
Fuck.
you missed the punch on him. No, you missed the punch on the sword shield. This is the spear shield.
I never attacked sword.
You never fought Sword and Shield.
You were fighting sword shield the entire time.
No, she was fighting spear.
Oh, spear shield. Sorry, yeah, spear shield, but you missed on that. You threw the punch and it missed.
I thought I hit him another time.
No, you hit the toad that was next to it.
Well, anyways, you're close to death.
Yeah, this one's never been hit.
I don't have another attack,
Yeah.
so that's gonna be everything.
I'm gonna
Okay.
turn around and punch it.
Okay, go ahead and roll attack.
You do that.
That's right.
That'll fucking hit, you little bitch. That
That'll do it.
is a non-natural 20.
So definitely, yeah. AC at 15.
I don't think you got it though.
Like fucking gets sliced, spins around, and it's just decked in the face as it comes back around.
And that's a solid 6 flat.
6 flat, that'll do it. Yeah, how you want to kill the last one?
I feel like I'm facing away from it as it like tries to like hack and slash at me, and just on pure instinct I'm dodging it. I hear "Thanks, sis," slash, fuck, and I just turn around and go, huff, whack.
Very cool. Yeah, that last whack snaps its neck back. It's gone. That ends our battle.
Nice.
I mean, Greta took damage. Mel took some damage. And then you took some damage. Did anybody else even take damage?
Nope.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
Hey guys, do you think we could like gather? Do we think we could gather together the bodies really quick?
No.
Why?
I'm
Well,
already grabbing them.
Because I'd like to take advantage of their life force before it trickles away into nothing.
Dragging them onto a pile. Didn't even question it.
Ash is like, no. I'm not going to do that.
I don't want to touch.
Oh, you don't have to, Farrah. It's
Please.
fine.
It almost ate you.
Exactly, and now I'd like to respect its sacrifice.
You got its stuff all over
You're
you.
explaining, but I'm still enraged, so I'm just blindly
You
stabbing.
could just take a violent
Once
scoop
you don't
yourself.
take damage, you don't.
Oh no, that's not what
Yeah,
I
for
want.
10 seconds.
There's 6 bodies, yeah.
6 bodies total.
Yes. So for each one, I would like to take one of those little seeds that I got, because I got 10, so I'll take 6 of the seeds, and I would like to put one seed, like dig a little hole under their bodies and stick the seed in, and then I'll do this for each body, and then I will touch the dead body and say a couple of words to my patron. Thank you for like helping me not die, and thank you, friends. And I will make these seedlings start to sprout, and it blooms into a beautiful red, bloody kind of colored flower. And then I'll pluck the fruits from each one.
Okay. Does it completely destroy the corpses of them? Or
It doesn't say.
I would assume.
they have something growing out of them? So.
Yeah. I just feel like this big thing grows out of their hearts, but the body's still there.
Okay.
It's not very specific. All of that was my narration. But yeah, I do that.
Okay. What does the fruit look like?
Kind of like a really big cherry, but like kind of with some magic-y essence flowing around it.
Okay.
Beating gently.
Sure. Why not? I'll call it a.
Alright, anything else happens to the bodies? So you guys don't know those.
Should we like collect some to show what we did?
No.
I'm not touching these.
Okay.
I want to get out of here.
Gator food. Where are the gators?
Elsewhere.
Where are those little bastards? I can go find myself a gator. Fasty just wanders off and picks up a gator.
Come here, let me give you kisses.
what was the challenge rating of the toads and then the bullywugs?
The toads were 1
Okay.
each, and the bullywugs were 1/4
Ooh.
each.
I don't know how to do that. So, what if you regain hit points equal to twice my spellcasting modifier plus?
The entire challenge rating was a 3, so if you did everything, it'd be
Well, so
3.
each fruit is twice my spellcasting modifier plus the challenge rating of the dead creature it came from. So I don't know what the quarter one does.
Probably minimum 1, I would imagine.
Yeah, I would assume.
Minimum 1.
Yeah.
Okay, so they're all an extra 1.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. What else you guys doing?
Leaving.
Farrah wants to get out so bad.
Get out of there. All right.
She's done with this
I
swamp.
could use another bath.
Go ahead and make a survival check.
On the way out, can I keep a lookout for little pink flowers like Uzmak described?
Yes, you could. That would be a
Survival check. You ask for help.
survival to
Sure.
look. I guess that'd be survival as well. Yeah.
Okay, so this is the one you just asked for.
That's
which
for navigating.
was a 3. And I'll totally ask Vasky for help.
8. Can I ask Aster?
15 then.
Oh, for the pink flowers or the other thing?
Whatever thing we first rolled for.
Oh, the first.
Okay.
Got a 5.
15.
Mhm.
What's yours?
8.
3.
Okay.
Something like.
You and Greta are able to kind of retrace your steps back out of the towards Wittershan's Hall.
And you roll for the pink
Go ahead.
flowers. So, guys, we should really look for some pink flowers because, like, Uzmak told me about them and it really helped last year.
Okay.
12.
What is this for? What's the roll?
This is survival, but she's just. Are you asking for help, or are you looking?
I'm
See,
looking and I kind of tell everybody that we should totally look.
10.
19. Survival?
Survival.
Yeah, 19.
Pretty good. 4.
And you rolled a
Like 12.
12. Okay. Yeah. Even with a 19, no.
No pink flowers. That's so sad.
Oh well.
Did the other two look?
I can look for them. Let's see. 2 plus 3 is a 5. Ooh, 15 plus 3 is an 18. So close, but no.
Close, assumedly.
TC 20. So.
Shh, don't tell us
Mhm.
what you
Get up.
Too bad I used my inspiration.
Ooh. Inspiration would not help as well.
So you guys make your way back to Wittershan's Hall, and there is Professor Lane.
Mm-hmm.
And other groups are starting to trickle in. You guys were one of the first ones to come back. Some of the groups looking a little bruised and beaten. One is being carried over someone's shoulder, like they're like in fireman carrying. It's Rosie being carried.
Oh.
And you guys get to Professor Lang. She immediately starts working on Rosie and applying a mass cure wounds to everybody. 14 HP to everybody.
I'm guessing only back up to our max.
Yeah. Yep.
Come on, it's a little funny.
Oh my goodness, I feel
Oh,
so
Brenda's
much
almost
better
back.
now.
Are only listening. Andrew went, oh, and pretended to reach for his phone before remembering, actually didn't take any damage. Ha ha ha.
Yes, remembering.
I feel so much better now. Thank you,
Rude.
Professor.
I'm glad everything went okay. Did we find what we were looking for? Yes, your group had the. Well, you guys had multiple things, yes?
We had
Good.
the Blumberries, we had the Hades hair, we had the moon grapes, and the one more that
The marsh ice.
and the marsh eye. That's right.
Let's gather these together, and you watch her go through as she starts taking the herbs and making different concoctions.
So what are you doing there?
This one I'm making an antitoxin for cake venom.
Oh.
This one over here is a antitoxin for nightshade.
Deadly nightshade?
And this one here is it's an antitoxin for old recipe that is made with blood magic.
Ooh, tell me more.
The Oriks, they have a special ritual that they can cast on certain poisons to amplify them.
So you don't know what's wrong with the griffons?
It seems to be some type of poison. It could be a curse, but that's why I'm throwing everything I have at it.
Now I
How did they
heard.
were poisoned last year?
That's what I heard, that they got poisoned last
They were
year.
poisoned last year, yes.
By the same people?
I never caught them, but this poison is different. It's not the same. The last one, they were losing their feathers. This one is, they're spitting up blood and their eyes are going yellow. Stool is also not great either.
Wow.
There's even the claws, the talons have been cracking, brittle.
Oh no, that is not good.
Yes, I'm not sure if it's cursed or, but I'm gonna throw everything I can at it. Here, let me work on this.
Now, how do those people cast that blood magic thing, though?
I'm not a blood mage.
Oh, okay.
Sounded real
But how do I cast it?
I just hope they'll be okay.
Oh, I'm sure they will be. You seem like you love them very much, and I think that usually works. Although, not always.
treasure backstory.
You guys took an hour to like find stuff, and then between the fight and traveling back and all this, and the rituals of her starting, she's gonna be working on this over the weekend. It seems like, but at least she has a head start. With that being said, the rest of your guys' first days of labs are pretty uneventful. I'm gonna kind of explain what happens in them. Basic magical auras. You're just reading the books that you were tasked to get from Professor Rooks' house, right?
Okay.
And just getting a little bit more knowledge from that. Arcanobotany, you are to water the garden at Witterson's Hall, and you're delivering ointments to treant guardians all throughout Witherbloom. For my Exploration 101, you actually don't have a lab. Professor Zephne is out sick.
Fuck, I needed the lab.
She did leave a note, though, that she is going to give everybody an A for today's lab. So you get to actually replace one of your scores with a 20.
Great, because my lowest was a 1.
Do we do that for
Oh, yeah,
the...
what are we
Yeah,
doing with
let me get through all these like narrations.
Yeah.
Chromatic expression. You walk through the Opus Walk to admire art, and you interact with the art. And what would get Farrah's fancy? Just curious. What type of art?
Something that has to do with wind, probably.
Okay. Yeah. So I mean, all throughout Prismari, but the one of the those like turrets, these spires that are all throughout Opus Walk. You find two that really catch your attention. It's this beautiful astral nexus of wind. Like, think Treasure Planet. That color scheme, the oranges and the blues, and how it like whips. And it's a sail. It's a boat with a sail, and it's like as this astral wind always carrying its sail, but it's not moving.
Still jammer.
My Voice of the Tempest. Zephai takes you to the top of Conjure Hall, the tip top of the Space Needle. And he has you yell and just scream and try to amplify your voice. And then he has you take that same energy and he brings you to a small little room. And there's a table with a paper on the edge of the desk. He wants to see, can you vibrate the room? Can you amplify your voice to make that paper fall? Just by yelling. We'll see when you do your roll. Mage Tower. You have Mage Tower that day. It's a conditioning day. You guys had your spar. It looks like he plans on doing a spar at least once a week in some type of conditioning, right? Show band is your rote learning day. If you're not familiar with rote learning, they will play something, and then you have to replicate it. So they'll go through and they'll play a little trill, and then they want you to play that trill. And then they'll play some syncopated parts, which is not super hard for the flute part, not as common. And you have to play that syncopated part, going with the offbeats. It looks like, and he mentions that next week is going to be about music theory. For my pyromancy for beginners, you have your bonfire party, and you guys are all casting fire. Like your little prestidigitate, you're like trying to make your fire as you go into it.
And I actually made a note during one of Astra's classes.
Mm-hmm.
I think it was Flame of the Founders.
Mm-hmm.
I think I was there for some reason because you were getting you were getting assistance from somebody because you couldn't quite get fire to happen when you wanted fire to happen.
Yeah, I was talking to Aurora at the Fire Joel Cafe.
And I was there, not like engaged in the conversation, but there and listening.
Wrestling Quinn.
And I overheard somebody say, I wrote it down because I thought it would be interesting flavor. Making fire comes from anger.
Very cool.
So I'm going to go to the bonfire and they're going to be like, okay, make fire. And I'm going to be like, making fire comes from anger. That's what Aurora said. And I'm just going to like get that red hot rage and go, ah! Then I'm going to get like a little bit of fire.
Yeah. And then between that and like taking your voice to Tempest and amplifying, right? Yeah, amplifying the emotion. Very cool.
I was just like kind of looking at Matthew like, and fire comes out.
Some things are easier for you, okay?
So, like, when these sunsets, though...
She's unused to seeing that you...
Can
like,
I ask Farah to go and go to the Fairy Gale to meet with, Isla?
Yeah. Are you gonna go with her?
Would you be, like, my date?
Yeah, probably.
Just because, you know, I told her it was a double date, and, like, I didn't want to show up and make her think that it's just because I thought that, like, somebody wanted to bully her.
Alright, you guys make your way.
I'd ask
Are we
Melly,
gonna
but
go?
I think she's kind of mad at
For what?
Make sure Isla doesn't die.
It could be a triple date if you want to come to you.
Asher doesn't really want to go.
Okay, then Bassie's not going.
You make your way to Fury. And
No?
you see that signing, the sign warning, dangerous. Do not enter unless authorized to do so. And you see Isla standing, looking down.
Oh my goodness, girl, what are you doing?
Oh, hi, you came.
Of course we came.
They did.
Oh my goodness, that is so terrible. I'm sorry.
I decided that it would be a bad idea to go by myself.
That is a good reasoning.
So I stood here.
Oh.
And they didn't come.
Oh. Well,
But
what?
you did.
Yes, of course. What
You
if
both did.
we could go get dinner
Of course.
together?
Don't you guys have a class soon?
Soon,
Or
but
lab?
not yet.
We
Okay,
do.
yeah, that sounds really great.
Because it's like 7 or 8 right now. Our
Yeah.
class is at 10.
Mhm. But we still have time. Yeah, we can go get something to eat.
I don't want to cook.
No, we'll go buy some food.
Okay.
We can all go on a date together.
So she goes with you guys. as you go on your 3 days.
Farrah's just
In
gonna
a
like talk.
giant campus where there's nowhere else to buy food.
There's the.
Well, they just don't do lunch. Like they just don't do
Yeah,
lunch.
Farrah's gonna like talk up Island and be like, they're not
Goes
good
in
enough
tavern
for
place.
you. Like you're better than them. Like.
Yeah, anybody who's not willing to show up is like kind of a shit. And I think everyone deserves better than that, but especially you.
We should all go to the Bosun Tavern. That sounds like a good idea.
Yeah, invite us out because I want to unleash the rage that I feel at the sort of stuff my girl Isla.
Let's stop by our dorm and pick up Vassie and Astra.
I get to see where you guys live.
Yeah, absolutely.
We're
You
just
guys already seen where I live?
Do you live at the?
In the back room.
Do you like it there?
Yeah, I made it look really cool.
Oh, that's cool.
Astra would be
I have sandwich posters.
would be negative surprised by this revelation.
You have sandwich posters?
Mm-hmm.
Is it like a nice sized room?
They're the recipes my dad used to make.
Oh, that's so beautiful. My father used to mix
Before he, like,
recipes
blew up.
too. That's.
He what?
That was a very undersold way of saying that.
She's very funny.
Farrah absolutely said it like that.
Yeah.
Apparently, we both forgot.
Yeah, you guys have been told.
Oh, I forgot.
Yeah.
Okay, Farrah did not say it like that because she remembered.
Honestly,
she was
I
told
think we
that.
still say
I
that.
did.
It's still funny.
Okay, she's absolutely.
I think we just both forgot.
I also forgot.
We were totally high that time.
So you guys go to the dorm. She looks around. Whoa, this is really cozy. This is way cooler than mine.
You're welcome to stay sometimes if you want.
Oh, that's really cool. That's really nice of you guys.
Yeah, there's a couch and an extra bed, you know, so you're
Oh,
totally
how do you
welcome.
have an extra bed? That's pretty cool.
I don't know. I just don't like to sleep in the room alone. It's kind of quiet and dark and
That's why you guys are
lonely.
besties.
Is that Isla?
That's me.
Oh shit.
We thought we'd come and pick y'all up for the
The
Bosun
one and only
Tavern.
Fitz bottom.
I got stood up.
Hold on. Hold on. You hear it from my room, and then you hear
You didn't.
Slam!
You didn't get stood up. You respectfully declined.
That's totally what I did.
Isla!
Betsy,
My friend!
my friend.
But we should go because, like, Farrah and I have a class, so we have to get to it quickly.
Oh, we do too. Well, I do. Ash's just coming
Oh yeah,
along.
we gotta get food. Bosun Tavern.
Yeah.
That way
Sometimes that's great.
Food.
We still haven't even been in the tavern yet.
I'm not really a dinner specialist, anyways. To be honest.
That's
You
okay.
can absolutely have sandwiches for dinner.
We're gonna have fun.
I can't wait to see what's going on at the Bosun. We've been so busy this entire week.
I know. We haven't had a chance to even take a break for a moment.
It's been, and then almost dying twice.
Oh my
Jeez.
But here,
I won't
you know
die
what?
anymore.
That was really stressful. So I'm going to bring like the best cut of mallards leaf that I have and this beautiful pipe right here, and we should definitely enjoy it with our meal.
Oh, I
I
want to
can't
make
imagine we're
sure.
all allowed to smoke during a tavern, right?
What kind of tavern would it be if you couldn't?
Yeah.
I want to make sure it's on the record that Vassie goes out of her way to be like, "Are you okay? Good. I'm so glad you're okay. You did great." At some point.
Oh, to me.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
thought you went to Isla.
No.
No.
What did you do that was so great?
I didn't die.
Oh, that's really great.
Mhm.
She almost got swallowed by a frog.
Yeah.
Oh, I've had that happen to me.
I was so scared.
Yeah, I've actually gotten swallowed.
I think they're my least favorite animal now.
Again, this revelation is negative surprise and death.
Anyway, who stood you up?
I don't know their name.
Like, if we walk past them, though, would you point them out, though?
No, they were a hooded figure.
Girl.
Yeah.
What?
What?
Why did you go out with them? You don't even know what they look like.
You miss 100% the shots you don't take.
I mean...
That's a shot I'd like to miss.
Well, why would you want to hit that shot?
Why would
Well-
you take shots you can't see?
I mean, if
They
you
haven't
just...
proved to me they were a bad shot. Well, now they did.
Besides
Well,
asking you to go to
just
a very
tend to be
dangerous
terrible
place.
shots.
It's not that dangerous.
It's extremely dangerous.
I don't like the Sedgemoor. Sedgemoor's more dangerous. I got swallowed there. I haven't been swallowed at Furigo yet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We almost died at the Fury.
That's true. Yeah,
Yeah.
it could have
I
happened.
almost died in the Sedgemoor, but like 3 people almost
See?
died in the
See,
Fury.
she almost died in Sedgemoor.
Well, like 3 people almost died in
I
the
did
Fury.
die in Sedgemoor.
Right.
What?
Exactly.
Oh, I got revived. It's a whole
So, like,
process.
well, like, one
There are
place
so
can-
many ways to bounce back and forth
Yeah.
between the 2 states.
one place can be dangerous, and then another place can also be dangerous.
I get that. So, is this dangerous right here?
No.
No, we're good.
Okay, so but if someone came in and attacked us, it still wouldn't be dangerous then, right?
It wouldn't be a dangerous place. It would be a dangerous person
If somebody,
in a safe place.
if somebody came in here and attacked us, they'd be in danger.
Yeah, that's true.
Oh, you take him, right?
Oh, look at these guns.
Those are guns. I mean, I've seen Ragdoor's guns too.
I wouldn't mess with those guns.
Well, I mean,
Those are impressive. They're way bigger than mine.
is that true?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
You could
She's
join
a halfling.
Them, you could join them for their morning workouts, and maybe you could grow your muscles.
Girl, catch a sword thing. You hold around.
Well, I've been taking like
It's good.
this shake, and it's been helping.
Oh, I know how to use the sword, but it doesn't necessarily mean I have the muscles to.
Yeah, it's like a powder, and I take it every morning. And, yeah.
I think you still
And I
have.
eat eggs like crazy.
I think you still have to work out for that to work.
No, they say you just take the shake and everything goes better.
You still have to work out for that.
I think
Yeah.
you're still supposed to work out.
You can work out with me though.
See,
Yeah, they like workouts every morning.
See, in order for the proteins to build, you have to tear the muscle fibers. In order to tear the muscle
Well, I don't want
fibers.
to tear my muscles. That sounds really painful.
No, that's what working out is. When your muscles are sore, that's what happens.
But see, if you're in pain, you could come to me and we'll have some willow bark tea. It will be delightful.
It's
So,
true.
It's true.
Purposely cause myself pain to then feel better later.
You know what they say? No pain,
No game.
no gain.
I mean,
No pain, smoke some Meller's leaf,
Perfectly
and be happy.
synchronized. This all things should
Shut up. We fight you.
What's for dinner?
Yeah, what is for dinner?
I have to ask though before we go to the Bosun Tavern, what did this hooded figure's robes look like? Did they have any distinct features? Are there hooded figures asking you out on the regular?
No, this is the first. That's why I said yes.
I just want to make sure,
if
girl.
you want to date somebody, maybe we just hook you up with one
Like
of
there's
our
been
friends.
people with masks before, but
What?
the hood was the first.
How old is she?
Isla?
Yeah.
I mean, you haven't. I mean,
How old does she look for
for a
Who asked
halfling,
this?
for halfling? I have asked this before.
early
You're
adulthood.
pretty familiar with
Really don't look. Okay. Well, I mean, you were saying like, well, we could hook us up for one of our friends who are like 18. So
We're 30.
right, we're 30, but that's like Thorhan is 18. Shazu is probably like
Yeah, so we're all
Fair as
consenting
18.
adults.
180.
So we're all consenting adults.
It's not so much that it's consenting adult as much as like even if somebody is consenting, if someone's like 40 and they're dating 18-year-old, it's kind of weird.
Yeah, not when they act like they're 18. Oh.
It's true. Isla does not seem to be the predatory type, so fair enough. Anyway, food. Go.
Bosun Tavern?
Yes.
Okay. You guys can lead the way. I mean.
We've never been there.
Oh, well, it's right across from Fire Joel.
Okay.
I'll just take
Astro will lead the way.
I was walking, and then I hear her across the way from Fire Jolt, and I turn.
it. Yeah, when you guys get to Bosun Tavern, it's kind of like your typical sports bar kind of feel. You know what I mean?
Nice.
Like imagine going to like a Miller's or something like that, right?
Please tell me there's Mage Tower on the fantasy TVs.
What was that?
Please tell me there's Mage Tower on the fantasy TVs.
There is no fantasy TVs.
Oh, why not?
So
Thank
fucking
God.
Yeah.
I
So
think there
fucking
are fantasy
no.
TVs.
So
I
fucking-
think
I would
there are. In
I would
fact
be mad if
now.
there were fantasy television.
Yeah,
I'm mad that there's not.
There needs to be fantasy.
No, there's no fantasy TVs. There are illusion stuff going on, like you know what I mean, like that kind of stuff. But like most of it's kind of like the magic from Harry Potter, right? Where like you have like the
Disappointed.
Okay, but like, follow-up question. So paintings can talk. They have their own reality, right? Are there paintings that are fighting and people betting on those paintings fighting?
no, there's no betting paintings, but there right? But there is betting first of all.
Nice.
This place sucks.
But there are paintings on the wall like portraits, but they're like famous events in a Mage Tower match or something like that.
That's cool.
So it's like the big moment where the person did the instant replay.
So
you
you're
know, the
watching
ESPN
the
top 10s.
highlights of sports
You're watching the
instead of
highlights.
an actual sports game.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah,
I can.
but those are portraits, just to be clear, not
So who's betting on what now? There's
gambling.
wagering
I'm
going on.
Gambling,
Gambling, I'm in.
Yeah. There is there's a what is the equivalent to like a Texas Hold'em going on, and then there is it's this oh my gosh, Liar's Dice
Yes.
that's going on, and then there is a little bit of a it's like that. I don't remember what it's called. I think it's called Three Dragon Ante or something like that. It's when we roll dice and
Absolutely.
three of a kind of thing. Those are the three things that are really going in on the Bows and Tavern. Other than that,
Astra is
it's a
giant.
pretty good atmosphere.
You want to do our thing?
Yes.
Let's do the thing. Oh, nobody's ever arm wrestled me. They think I'm too small and that I'm gonna get hurt. I wish someone would arm wrestle me.
Yeah, I would bet money that someone could probably win versus you. I think that would be an interesting bet.
I know, but no one ever wants to arm wrestle me.
It's tragic. Won't anyone please help this poor young lady feel validated and arm wrestle her?
Farrah's gonna see if anyone's taking like a bite, and she's gonna like, if she sees anybody kind of cocking and like going like, you know, like kind of doing that, she'll be like, come on, you could, come on. Like,
Do
come
you,
on,
do you
could
need like a
take it."
setup so like a weak person to look
I
like they beat you? Because I will absolutely do
Yes.
that.
Yes.
I will absolutely faux beat you.
Okay, as you go do that, Isla goes, no, me first. I didn't know you were weak. Okay.
Why don't you just wait and
No, I got this.
will
I got
arm wrestle
this.
you after.
This is my final chance to win something.
I only need to win.
Yeah. All right.
All right,
Let's go.
five copper.
Except I've got the deception.
Five copper on the purple
I'm giving
one.
it to her.
Oh, you just give me.
Yeah.
I'm giving it to her.
This is a hustle.
Yeah.
This is a hustle.
Roll a deception check with advantage.
Rough.
Mm.
All of my good rolls are for the fight.
Fair enough.
That's just a flat 9. I have no modifier for deception.
I rolled that.
What is that?
There's a natural one.
Well,
So she starts and she goes, "Ugh," and I'm like limp-handed.
No, that was a deception, and the people like see if they're gonna bite or not.
yeah, no, it wasn't a fight.
Yeah.
I
So
thought
you can still pretend.
she slams it. Vassie, you sure I need to work out with you? Like, you should be taking my protein shakes here. And she starts pulling out a little packet, and she like hands it over.
That is so true. You should absolutely help her out with the protein shakes,
I'm-
and then you should show up and work out with her to show her how it's
Hey,
done.
you guys should arm wrestle her too, because like I'm weak. Like, I'm weak.
Right, so I lose 5 copper there.
I'm sorry, Vassie. I don't mean to like throw you under the bus, but
No,
I
it's
sling my
okay.
arm around her and walk her to like the bar and go, "Oh my god, that was so amazing that you beat that person because they were like so strong."
that hooded figure is really missing out.
Yeah, you're amazing and strong. And honestly, I was surprised though because it looks like she's super strong, but she's clearly not. And like she's so full of it. You know what I mean?
I wouldn't say she's full of it. I'm just maybe my protein's finally paying off. I might
So,
market that stuff. In
Do
sandwiches.
we catch anybody?
Huh?
It'd be really easy for
Yeah,
other
they
people
roll a
to beat
natural
her
one,
and
so
make money.
they're buying into it. Did you want to see it amplify it and see how it goes too?
Oh, is it just
You
like
see people starting to bite. Yeah.
yeah? I'll make a roll. Is this a persuasion roll? Like I'm trying to be like, come on.
Yeah. Persuasion roll makes sense. Sure.
Can I roll
It's not really
deception?
performance.
Can I
So.
roll deception to keep convincing them that she's actually really strong? That Isla beat someone who was really strong?
10.
10, you said?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Bassie's really weak. I don't even. What am I trying to convince people of?
We're trying to convince them that Vassie is weak so that
Yeah.
they'll take a bet that they can beat her.
Mm-hmm.
That's the hustle.
Can I add deception?
And we
My
have a
deception to convince them that she's weak because I'm talking to Isla and like.
Well,
playing up the fact that she beat
they've
Vassie.
already done a lot of the work. I was just seeing if Farrah could like amplify that effect even more.
Yeah, we did our little spiel.
I will lose and throw until you say the code word, which is fold.
Right. So like essentially, it's to get people to keep going, and then they bet. Okay, I bet I could do it for 10 gold. Like bet, fold, bam, dead, and that's it.
Oh, I don't know, 10 gold. Yeah, common sense says I should fold, but I've got a gambling problem.
Yep.
Me. Cool.
Yeah, that's the idea.
All right, so you get 3 people who come over. You want to arm wrestle, huh?
Yes, please. Nobody ever wants to.
But I saw that person just beat you. You sure you still want to wrestle?
Oh, yeah. I figured the only way to get good at it is to keep trying.
I'll throw silver in.
Awesome.
So you got?
Not too bad. Other hand bets.
Oh, right. I'm the southpaw.
Yeah.
I'm throwing.
19.
Oh, I'm
It's an automatic failure.
Oh, okay. So they just go. Yeah. I think you're close. You want a shot, or you want the
Do you
next
want
person?
to wrestle again?
I don't know. Double or nothing, maybe.
I mean, okay, yeah. 2 silver.
Okay.
Okay.
That sounds fair.
2 silver. All right, I'll take 2 silver. You sure?
Oh, I'm sure.
All right.
This is very important to me. I couldn't get on the Mage Tower team, and this is the only way. One of the only ways I could figure out how to get there.
Hey, I mean, a lot of people can't make the Mage Tower team, so go ahead.
And a throw.
Throw.
Make it a little more convincing every time.
Or just like.
There you go. Yeah, she's getting better though. She's getting better.
Yeah.
I think. How
You're
about
so strong.
I mean, I am, but yeah, thanks.
let's I think she's getting up there though. 5 silver this time. We got to try and recoup our loss.
5 silver.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
I think I got it this time.
I think you got it too.
I think I got it.
Yeah.
I think you're doing really well.
I
sir.
think so too. Okay.
I throw. But I give it like the. Clunk.
Dang. That's like what, 7 silver already? We gotta. Jeez.
Yeah.
Anybody else want to get in on betting on,
Yeah. No,
on
I
this
should
man?
probably just. Okay.
I appreciate you.
Yeah. No.
thanks.
Hey, that was. You did so good.
Thanks.
Next one, you see a woman pull up. All right, what you got? How much?
God, we're down 7 silver. We
You're
gotta.
down 7 silver.
Yeah, we gotta try and 1 gold. 1 gold.
Okay. Yeah, we'll do 1 gold.
Okay. Appreciate it. Thank
Hey.
you.
Yeah, I really appreciate you helping me out with this.
Okay.
And it's like, oh wow, you're so strong.
Man, that was you gave me a run for my money. You gotta say.
Oof.
You should play again and get other people to bet on you too.
I mean, that would be pretty.
Who else
that's a pretty
wants
good way
to
to
bet
make up
on
some
her?
money.
Because she did really well against this little person giving it her best.
Okay, you can make a persuasion check.
16.
16. Okay. 3 people. Yeah. I'll put 10 gold. On
10 gold?
on that woman right there.
Okay.
Farrah's gonna say like 10 gold. That's easy. Come on, like this is look at. Come on.
All right. Anyone else? 10 gold. Come on. You've seen now. It's a rough go,
It's
but
a
we're
really
trying our
easy
best.
win, you know?
She's trying her best. We're trying to make it a little bit
Natural
fair for
20.
everybody.
It's basically
No,
like
non-natural
free
20.
money.
All right. 20 gold.
All right. Let's fold this all into the pot here. It just kind of makes a little thing.
Another guy goes, yeah, I'll put 20 in too.
Excellent. Thank you guys.
You are a smart man.
I mean, yeah, do you see this? Yeah.
Right?
My right hand's kind of tired. Do you mind if we switch?
Yeah, because I'm right-handed.
Oh,
Come Come on, though. You could probably take your left hand. Like,
Oh,
you've seen
come on, you can do it.
Um,
Come on, she's just a little lady.
You know, I'm not left-handed. Do you want to try it? And then the guy goes, "Yeah, I'm left-handed. Fine."
All right, that's
There you go.
more than fair. More than fair. As long as everybody's
Sarah
okay
is
with
gonna
that
play
bet.
a little something to get like people inspired, specifically one person. Just like kind of like it's not gonna be like an obvious like she's just kind of like playing a little tune to like kind of rouse the crowd,
To vibe up the bar, yeah.
but also to
The girl that you did wrestle the first time, she goes, "Well, I'll put 20 in as well."
Mm-hmm. All right, so we're up to
60 in
60.
Plus your guys is 20. Right?
Okay. We're up to 80 gold in the pot.
Can I distract the gentleman that she's fighting by like hanging on him and like supporting him
Make a.
with my boots in his face?
I like how the girls were not briefed.
Gosh. Yeah, to me,
We're really just fucking
I
going
just
for
like
it.
I want to be like the Bond girl, right? So like I'll be like
Pussy
distracting
galore,
him with
yeah.
my tits and like just oh my goodness you're doing so good, keep going, but distracting him.
Tits mysteriously getting larger as they're being
That's true. They do really large.
Make a persuasion check or performance check with advantage. The guys in the tits.
That's another 16. That's a 1, baby!
He's really into titties.
He's like,
Super into it.
"Hey, yeah." So, no offense. So.
I don't know. You can totally do this. I believe in you. You can do it.
Because he's
Around
distracted, he misses the way I kind of like.
And begin.
I'm not going to give disadvantage. What I'm going to do is I'm going to take away his modifier, so it's a straight roll for him.
Okay. And she gets advantage, and Vassy gets advantage?
You
You'll,
got an at 20 on
Yeah, maybe.
I'll say not yet. Yeah,
Okay, that's
yeah.
fair.
Okay.
Boy.
That is a 19.
12. So he's kind of like wrestling.
I make a bit of a show of it. Like,
Yeah.
ooh.
Shit. Oh, it's a three system, remember?
Oh, 3 systems.
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, you're so
Best
big and strong.
Yeah.
Look at your muscles. I poke at his little bicep. Oh my goodness.
Okay.
Another 19.
15. Oh, shit. Damn. I thought it was left-handed.
Oh, I'm sure you are, big boy. You look so very strong.
I am a big boy.
Oh boy.
Oh, shit.
That's cocked. Just roll again.
That was a Kimbo.
That was the same roll anyway, so it's fine.
18.
18. 9. Boom. Just slams it down.
Oh,
Oh,
wow.
but you didn't win.
That's too bad. Nice try, everybody. Whoa. That's just too bad.
Wow,
Yeah.
I think you guys are really great teachers.
Thanks for the.
I
thanks
walk
for the
away so they don't know
entertainment,
that I was
everybody.
involved with them, you know, so it looks like we're two separate people. Groups of people.
Alright, that's a nice. It's a nice 80 gold.
Yeah.
Well, like first like plan, and then when the thing slammed, like when the hand slams, she's like, "Rick!" Like she was a little like
Between the eating dinner, chilling, and the gambling, that's probably close to your guys is about to hit your 10 o'clock.
Yeah, she
Mhm.
go to class now.
Yeah.
Because that was at 8 o'clock-ish, so, or 9-ish that was happening.
I'm
It's
guessing
8
that
to
80
meet
gold
Isla,
covers
and then
dinner
9.
somewhere in there.
Oh yeah, we're paying for dinner.
Yeah. The dinner, by the way, is it's like a venison
Excellent.
steak.
Mhm.
Isla goes, "Thank you for such a great night, guys.
Glad you had fun.
It was a good picker-upper. Or slammer for you, but, because you slam people. It's impressive. Just couldn't do me, but
I'll get you next time.
You'll get there. Maybe I should have been wrestling against those guys.
Maybe.
Yikes.
now
Now she's gonna try.
she'll figure
She
it out.
loses all her
Maybe.
money.
One day.
That needs to take us up on that bedroom.
Just We'll teach Isla how to hustle.
So you kind of recommend you go to your pyromancy thing. You make the bonfire, and you guys are using your fire. You're just having fun out there.
Making
I bring
s'mores.
some food back.
Yeah.
Sorry, guys. I didn't mean for it to get that elaborate. But
You're
It's
good.
fine.
fabulous.
Oh,
It was fun. I liked
loved
it.
That.
That was really fun.
You both go to Threads of Life and Death.
Yeah.
And you meet. If you guys remember, it's supposed to meet in Witherbloom.
Sure. Yeah, I do remember that.
And there's a group of 6 of you. Apparently, some people were skipping the first lab. Both of
Guilty.
you. Yeah. Both of you. You have Melithorn there.
Hey Melly, how you doing?
I am good. I'm excited to have our first lab with Valentine, even though he's a little creepy with you.
He's a little creepy in general, but especially you.
The vampire is a furry. Go figure.
Shazu's there.
Sup? Person that I'm not sure I like.
Person we're on tenuous good terms with.
But you know what? You did do pretty amazing at that last fight that we had with the Mage Tower.
Thanks.
Is Shazu pretty beat up from?
He's got some cuts on his eyes, like around his eyes. The couple of them are some second year students that you guys haven't really talked to at all. And then there's also, like, the same blue. Kadoris is there, the green-haired elf. And Aurora is there.
Nice.
And you see Aurora, and she's like, be on your guard. Something's near.
Okay.
This is about 10:30 now. And you just hear, and these star spawn start walking from the forest towards you. A dozen of them.
Shit.
Closing in. Breath green. Maggots coming from their skin.
Yeah.
We're just.
I passed Farah one of the corpse fruit and I say this will do a lot more than that mushroom.
You guys start going back to back. And then all of a sudden, and you just see throats cut, blood pouring. All of them drop to the ground.
Don't know if that's better or worse.
Ferris gonna still jam up.
It's not temporary. Only wait till you're done.
And then you see Valentine, nails just dripping blood. I told you we'd see that moment of death come. I've been tracking Starspawn.
Do I know what the challenge rating of a star spawn is?
I think it's 1/8 or 1/4. They're not super, like the fact that he took them down. You see his boots, and they have this like beautiful ornament, like just beautiful like feathers. They're like engraved into his boots. And he looks to the side. Farah. Glad to see you.
Always a pleasure to be in this class.
Do you see these?
I do.
Are these what you fought?
Farrah's like gonna look at him and be like, just gonna kind of nod.
Do you know what they mean? What they bring?
Do we talk about that?
Yeah. They're like they're omens
It's like,
of disaster.
Omens of destruction.
Okay. Like bad omens?
That is one way to put it. That is... Yes, they are.
Yeah.
He starts going to their blood. Their blood is foul. Aurora, could you smell it? She just nods.
What does it smell like?
This is gonna sound weird, but bad broccoli.
You're right, that does sound very strange.
But it's there.
These things come here. Our labs are to hunt them. This is not typical for my class, but we need to protect this campus. I am a dean after all.
That sounds like a fun as hell lab. If it wasn't, at 10 o'clock.
With that being said, remember how I said there's importance in death, as there is in life? And you, of course, you said that they're of the same thread.
Yes, it's very easy to shift along the spectrum.
Have you talked to her?
Her who?
All is the innocent, Cotton.
I don't know what you mean by that.
Roll a deception check.
I mean, it's only kind
He's
of...
like,
You're super lying.
I don't exactly know who he's talking about. But that would be a 25.
He looks to you.
What expertise, bro?
I have my doubts. But she'll come.
Have you talked to this person that I don't know?
Oh, many times.
Recently?
Not recently.
the deception is getting less and less convincing.
I'd say it's been near 10 years since I last talked to her.
Well, maybe she'll talk to you soon.
And she hasn't revealed herself.
Reveal herself to you.
Who she is.
No.
I'll leave that to her
Yeah.
then. Anyways, does anybody have questions about our lab?
Yeah, when do I learn to get my nails long like that?
For you? Never.
Fuck.
For Aurora over here? I could teach her.
What? Hold on. Bite me then.
I was gonna say.
You want me to bite you? You give consent?
Oh boy.
Now this is weird.
Now we've gone into the weird section of the game.
The Professor Valentine.
You wish to turn.
Oh, no anymore. You wish
I'll
us...
take that as a no.
Well, she's going to be... First, going to be like, you wish us to hunt. How do you wish us to prove?
That we killed him?
Like a trophy, I think.
Great question. You see at the base of their spine, look at where the neck meets the back.
Farrah's going to like... She's going to kind of like... Ironically, she's not a sheep, but she will sheepishly walk over.
There's a...
What even is the definition of irony anymore?
There's a spike that protrudes right where the shoulder blade meets the neck and spine. It is only for star spawn. It's a type of keratin.
Do you think it would make a good tea if it were like ground up into a powder?
I'm more of a blood specialist.
Do you think
Tea.
it would be good to ground into a powder and maybe like smoke or ingest in other ways?
Smoking's not a bad idea.
It might taste like bad broccoli.
Oh,
though.
sure, but
The
what,
blood does. The keratin might make nice for a pipe.
what would it do? Do
You
you
can have
think if you
Burn
smoked
hair? That's... What?
You could like grind it up and maybe like bake it into a brownie, maybe.
I never had brownie.
What would it actually do?
Fucking
you
toenail
think-
brownie.
I've never done it.
Are there any properties to the keratin spike?
No. It's just rare to star spawn.
Funky.
Yep.
But what if I took his fingernails and I ground them up and put them into a tea? Like, I don't know, man. I've never done it before.
parts turn into a useful bone.
With that being said,
I'm thinking about how burnt fingernails smell.
Yeah.
I've done the hunting today. You guys can each get a free pass on today's lab.
Nice.
For those of you who showed up. Little fuckers.
Oh, he said that word.
This one's just asking to be fit.
I'm not gonna do it. I'm not gonna do it. I'll hold it for later. I want to, but I will not say it.
So, next time, I'll be around for your lab, of course, but call out and I'll be there.
What if we just need to like talk though?
You can see them in my office hours.
Sure.
And you see him just kind of start to back up into the darkness of the forest.
Bye, Professor.
Okay, bye.
You guys head home after that?
Farrah's gonna kind of give one of them, like, one of the star spawn just a quick kick, just to make sure it's like, it's a good and dead.
The maggots kind of like move around as you do.
And she's gonna like, scurry away.
Yeah.
We should definitely leave.
You guys make your way back. Reminisce. Take a nice good bath again. Wash off all of
This time
the...
a warm bath.
I do want to resolve a couple of things. Like, I want to resolve the rules for my other labs.
Yep,
and
you wanna
also
do this labs.
tutoring.
Yep.
So.
Let me pull up my iPad stuff. So.
Oh no. Yeah. So like.
My tablet of unknown origin has died.
So with that
Oh,
life
no.
and death thing, was that just a roll?
That's a 20, natural 20 for you guys.
Sweet.
Yeah.
What
It's
about
kind of like with your exploration 101.
what about magical physiology?
So everything that you guys went to today, unless I told you otherwise, is going to be a roll.
Okay.
Yep. So there should be 2 that are natural 20s. And they replace your lowest score. And let me know.
So life and death, I get an extra 15.
Let me mark that for you. That's cotton.
That makes it a 93.
Very cool. What is that fixed for you, Farrah?
So, for Threads of Life and Death, I replace an 8 with a 20, so that'll be an extra 12. That makes it an 84.
Did you do it on your thing, or you want me to do it?
I haven't done it on the Google
Okay.
thing.
I saw you typing, so I wasn't sure.
I don't.
84.
Yeah,
Got
I
it.
don't have my. I didn't write down my rolls for magic physiologies, or at least I don't think I did.
Well, you rolled like shit, so assume it's like a 3. You got tutoring for that one, didn't you?
Yeah,
So
I
it's
did.
a 44 with tutoring. You had to roll like a 1 to 3 on that.
Yeah.
Let me see if I had it anywhere at all.
So my Mag Phys was the same exact roll, so I'm still at a 77.
Okay, still passing.
Arcanobotany, I got a 13 instead of a 3, so now I'm at 75.
That's passing now. That's huge for you.
It is, I know.
Very cool. That's exactly what labs are intended to do. I'm excited.
Now I'm only failing one class.
All right. Did you roll for STEM?
Yeah, I did that earlier.
Okay.
It
What'd
was
you,
a 61.
and now it's a 61. Okay. Just want to make sure.
Yep.
All right. That's all yours. Cotton. Asher, you have any of yours updated?
I did not write down my lowest number because I'm
Okay.
stupid dumb.
Which that's for
Magical physiology.
physiology. All right.
and
Let's see
then-
what your total score. Your score was an 80.
Yeah.
So let's assume that your lowest was like a 10. Okay.
Okay.
And go ahead and roll for me.
I'm gonna use the plus the D4 because I got that for doing my homework.
Yeah.
Oh, brutal. Anyway, that was a 2.
Okay. So it's gonna stay at that.
It's gonna
80.
stay at 10.
Okay. Any other classes that you had for that?
Yeah, I also had basic magical auras, which my lowest there was a 6.
Okay. So you rolled really good with everything else, yeah.
Yeah, and then I have an 85, 100, and I mean, my basic magical auras, I got a 94.
Yeah.
So, like, I rolled really well other than that 1/6.
Yeah, roll it still. Because,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? What happens if you get like a 20 on something? You know?
Exactly. Like, that's an 18. So that brings me up to 100.
Perfect. I'll go ahead and fix that. That's yours is up to date now?
Yep.
Right? All right.
Yep. So it's DMA.
Vasty, you have anything for me?
1.
Yes.
That's 2 100s.
Physiology is always fine. My low score was a 6. I rolled a 10, so adding 4 is a 78.
Okay.
Exploration 101, I got a natural 20, so it brings me to a 68.
That's very good. I mean, I know it's not passing yet, but damn, you were on that verge now.
Yeah, that's why I wanted to tutor.
Yeah, very good.
68.
Yeah, I know. Voice of the Tempest, my lowest was a 1. And I rolled an 11.
So you're at 100 now, right?
So I'm at 100.
Nice.
And then Cutting Words doesn't have a lab. And Pyromancy for Beginners, I rolled a 5. So
Good.
plus 2 is a 73.
73. Okay. Very, very cool. And then, Farrah, do you have your updates?
I do.
Problem is, I'm taking these classes to get better in those things that like modify the grade, and since I'm not good at them, I'm shit at the classes.
How dare you want to learn something?
I know,
And
right?
not just do the
So
things
then
you're
I-
already good at.
Are you guys making fun of me?
No,
No,
that's
I-
So we were saying assume a
absolutely
30, right?
Mhm.
Assume a 3 on one of those.
Yep.
What?
So it'd be 17,
Griffon
it'd be
Jr.
61
Yeah.
for magical
Right.
physiologies.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's a lot better.
That's
A lot
what
better.
we're
I mean,
This
I
is
can
with
do
all of the
all
help
of
in the
them.
freaking
They
world.
can't do my back
But now
stories
you're
if
only
they
9
fit
points
very
away from the 70, you know? So.
Yeah.
Cool. Alright, that's everybody's
I'm
updated
shit at
scores.
all
Without tutoring.
Without tutoring.
Want me to
you gotta
tutor?
do
Yes,
Yeah.
please.
I will tutor my sister.
Let's say you tutor at some point during the weekend, right?
Yeah.
I think you already tutored me in STEM, so
Is there a limit to how many times I can
Nope.
tutor?
You
somebody?
can tutor as much as you want and argue with, huh?
Or
Oh,
If the person.
Vinda Sharpie?
Yeah, Vinda Sharpie. Yeah.
Am I
That's
arguing
right.
with her? Okay.
No, I'm saying you can argue for more money if you wanted.
Oh, interesting. Very nice. Okay. All right. Cool. Let's roll. That's 4.
4.
So that's plus 20.
oh, that puts me at an 88 for exploration.
Very good.
so can I don't know how much it would help with STEM and the fact that I mean, because I already got tutored in STEM and I only had a 61, so I'm not sure
I'm
how
gonna
much
redo this
tutoring
whole
would
thing.
help.
Yeah. I don't think I can redo the same one. I think that might be a bit too overpowered. As much as I would love to help.
I'm just gonna fail STEM. It's fine.
I'm gonna make a whole special grade book because these boxes are too small.
I know, right? They're so freaking tiny.
I'll send it to you because I have the printing here anyway.
Alright. That ends your guys' lab stuff
Mhm.
and tutoring. Alright, so the weekend goes by. Is there anything specific you guys wanted to do in the weekend?
Well, I've got dueling club.
Okay, so.
I have
I
horticulture
have
club.
Mage Tower.
And I think
Mage
we
Tower.
promised to work at this stage, even though he was like, nah, it's for Mage Tower, so you don't have to.
You did say that.
We did
Okay.
agree we'd work on the.
You guys go to your respective clubs over the course of the weekend. For the most part, it seems like week 2 is when everything's going to go full swing, right?
Mhm.
Especially for dueling club, you guys going to be doing some rankings and stuff like that come week 2. And so Ragnar is talking about be on your best because during week 2 he's expecting everybody to be fully going at it and find out what their rank is. And I
Excellent.
think that's a good spot for us to end as we go into week 2 of school. So a few things. You guys level up to level 3 now. You hit your second benchmark.
Yeah,
Level
boys.
3, oh my goodness.
So
Maybe now I'll play Barbarian correctly.
Yeah, when you were like, "Hey, I'm just gonna use my dual weapon now," I'm just like, "Since when?"
Listen, man, I don't know what I'm doing. I'm no Barbarian before. I don't do nothing.
so we will start our next session with
Totally forgot we were still filming. I'm
week 2.
already updating my character.
So, with that being said, let's go ahead and go through our wrapping up of the session here. First of all, I want to say thank you to Sirenscape always because the music is awesome. I was playing, there was one that caught Nate's attention. And it was like in the jungle area, and it had that like
so hard to that music. It was really good.
Explorer vibe. We took a break at one point, and I had Wild West on in the background. And I was like, and you were like, "Oh, is this like intermission music?" And I was like, "Yeah, but it feels like Ocean's 11 music, and I'm into it." Which doesn't make sense for Wild West, but hey, it worked perfectly because it had that like in the bar tavern feel to it, but with like a modern take of Wild West. So that was pretty cool. We also want to say thank you to everybody who's been supporting us on our Twitter and our Instagram, as we have really gained a lot of followers recently. It's been really exciting, like super, like holy shit, exciting for us. Like at one point, we almost doubled our numbers. It was really, really cool over the course of a couple of days.
Yeah, absolutely.
We are, as you can see, we've been rolling out this whole like Map Mondays and such, and we're super excited to keep those themes going. It's been a lot of fun. Today, for us, when we film this, we are in our sub Sundays. So we're going to call out new subscribers and stuff like that. So when we air on Tuesday, we also want to say that this is being released on Mary's birthday week. So happy birthday, Mary!
Happy birthday,
and
Mary!
if you get a
Happy
chance,
birthday, boo.
when you see this video, her birthday is the next day on that Wednesday. So
Assuming that you're watching it when it goes live.
of course you are, because you love us. Like we love you.
And if you're not, I'm sure she'd still love to hear from you.
Yeah.
So like,
Yeah, belated birthday is better than.
I can't wait for in 3 years someone says, "Hey Mary, happy birthday."
Yeah.
My birth date
Yeah.
is September 14th, but I love attention.
pretty much everybody loves attention. Let's be honest.
But yeah, send her a little birthday shout out. We'd love to hear that. And then also, Patreon, rolling some stuff out.
Yeah.
We had some fun bloopers between today and our previous session.
We've got our
And,
super fun
like-
diary coming out from Des soon.
That's cool. Yeah, I saw you guys talking about that, so I was like, that's pretty fun. Trying to think any other announcements as we kind of close everything up. Feeling good?
Vassie and Astra have matching.
You sent that to me on Snapchat. Yeah, that is so great. Yeah, that is awesome. Yeah, gosh, we love doing this. And so, thank you for joining us on the journey, and we can't wait to show you more of our adventures. Once again, Instagram, Twitter, Patreon, Gmail, whatever it is that you have.
We have a
Facebook.
Facebook now.
That's new. Yep. So
No, new as of
Well, it was new,
When recorded.
a bit ago, but
when we recorded it. It was new.
So, thank you for being you. And can we roll yet?
Yeah, level 3.